saved you guys.
Live from Scotty's Steakhouse and the Comedy Cove in beautiful downtown Springfield, New Jersey, it's the Johnny Watson Show.
Hey!
Now, your
We're
host,
here.
a man whose car stalled on
Deja
the
vu.
railroad crossing of life, Johnny Watson.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah!
On the railroad crossing of
Hey
life.
now.
That's pretty rough.
Feels familiar.
Very
This
rough.
is the late show with
Yes,
Johnny Watson.
This is the second start.
The Deja
of the
Vu Show.
7:30 show at 8 o'clock. Well, welcome back. Those of you who are with us and those of you who stayed around.
This is an encore.
It's an encore
All right.
of the first 20 minutes. We are excited to be back here. It is the Johnny Watson Show. Mom, how are you? My lovely
Fine,
mother,
honey.
Judi.
How are you?
Doing very well. We had a big week this week. We couple things. We went and filmed our first bumper for our new TV station that we're on, Matty G TV. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Matty G TV, the Johnny Watson Show is a part of, and we went over to, we're in the city, and we went and did bumpers, which are, you were asking earlier what they are. They're just like, we're just like informing them about our show, and I went on there and said, hey, this is what I do on the show, and then Mike went on and Doug went on, and then he asked us to do like a reading of their advertisement, and then we had a joke of the day, and then just finding out of the other programs that are going to be with us, and it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Nice.
it was good. Mom, are you
When
paying
is this
attention? Will
all
you focus,
Johnny,
please?
I'm talking to you. Stop yelling and stop rolling your eyes. Listen to me. When is this going to start?
Magic in February.
Okay, February what?
What?
February what?
I don't know. In February. I guess around Valentine's Day because we had to do Valentine's jokes.
Well, you know what?
What?
That's around a very special day.
It's my birthday.
All right.
That's right.
I
It's
don't want-
mine and Jean's birthday.
I don't want to talk about. It's not Jeeves' birthday. Is it Jeeves' birthday?
Yeah.
Jeeves' birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jeeves,
Yeah.
is your birthday?
Oh, that's right.
All right. I don't want to talk about birthdays. All right. Forget birthdays.
Oh, because it's not yours.
Well, here's the thing. Let's talk about more important stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about our TV show. That's what I'm talking. But no, it was a good week. Gene, did you have a good week?
We had a
weekend?
great week.
Yeah.
Yep.
What happened?
We had a lot of fun here today.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Good.
Mr. Hollywood was with me on
Saturday night.
Yeah.
It was tons of fun.
Tons of fun.
Good times.
Good.
Yes.
We had a
Real
good time. Chips, right? Chip.
Wow.
Chips. And we went to. We did a show on.
Elks
We did the Nutley Elks. We did the
What?
Nutley.
Ooh. Seymour told me that killed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Nutley. Who?
Wow.
Okay.
Seymour Swan. We did Nutley Elks.
Too bad I live in that town. It's good.
Oh.
We're looking for.
Apparently the Elks are not fit.
We just wanted funny people on
Oh!
wow.
No, it's not that. It's not that. We've
Oh.
got a booking in February in Nutley. I think we're saturating the area.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know. It was
Yeah,
pretty
they-
good. It was
they were
for
talking about it all
for-
night.
It was for the
Doug Carf marketing program.
for some baseball team. It was for a baseball. What was it for, Chips? Remember, it was a baseball team. Or
It was a
whatever?
baseball team
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of
It
fun.
was for the Mets
How do you know that?
payroll.
How do you know that?
because they were walking around with their balls in their hand.
Oh.
we had a,
That's 2 for 2.
we had a good time. Anybody else do anything interesting over the weekend, guys?
It's diapers and whiskey over here, man. That's
That was it for you, Alex?
Yeah.
Did a
No,
great
not
show.
really.
Nothing. Nothing else. Just diapers and whiskey.
just diapers
A lot of
and
whiskey. More whiskey
Yeah.
than diapers.
Diapers and whiskey, no creativity,
Zero.
just nothing.
Well, you did. You worked on. We worked on some
Yeah, we
stuff.
did. We
together.
worked on
We worked
some
on a lot of
stuff
stuff.
together,
Dude.
yeah,
We were having an issue with a couple things. We're hoping that works tonight for
Right.
the show. And
We hope so.
Alex, in between, every time I call him, he has like a kid on his lap.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's because he's got 2 children.
Is
Well,
that
they
why?
weren't his. That's the scary
That's
part.
right. And they're
Oh, the
cute
kids
little
are 14.
girls. And one of them is my namesake.
That's right.
The
Well,
kids
thank
on
you,
his lap
Judy.
are
The
14.
baby is my namesake.
That's right.
Was her name
Audrey,
was her name annoying?
Her name
Oh.
is Audrey Judith.
Audrey Judith. That's right.
And I'm sure they thought of you.
My mother's
That
name.
baby is, I'm sure they did, right, Alex?
Yes, we did.
That's right.
It was my mother's name, Carrie's mother's name, and Judi Watson.
There we go.
See?
Very nice.
Yep.
of you.
See?
See, I had to go.
The
That's
child is brilliant.
It's a brilliant child, absolutely. Well, those kids are taking up a lot of time. I'm getting a little annoyed with those kids.
I
I'll
know.
be honest with you. They really
I know.
are.
I believe
They
me, I
really
am
are
too.
annoying. Every time I call, it's like, oh, jeez. It's every time I see the phone ring, I know it's gonna happen. Hey, man, how's it going?
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
That's funny. That's funny you said that because this morning my daughter Amelia was up all night last night, and at about 5:30 this morning I get up and she's in our bed and she just want milk.
Right.
And I just go, you are so annoying right
Right.
now.
Absolutely.
And my wife this afternoon was like, do you know you said that she was annoying this morning? I was like, she was.
And Mom, just think, in a few years I'll be dating her. Imagine what I'm going to have to go through.
I know.
That's the annoying part.
Yeah.
That's the horrible part.
no.
Yeah, I know.
No, John, no.
Oh, yeah, no, Johnny's
What?
already told me that. No,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
before
right.
she was born, Johnny.
That's right. I was looking at the womb and saying, I can't wait till we get together.
I'll let you date her,
Wow.
son.
Thank you. That's right. My new father,
Yeah.
Scott Brennan. So what else is happening over here? This is the eating section. I know the guys are starving over there. Doug Max, we know you did very little this week.
I actually accomplished a lot.
What did you do?
You might recall I think I screamed at you for about 2.5 hours.
Screamed at me?
I want and I
Wait,
wanted
wait,
to-
wait,
Two and a
wait,
half
wait.
hours?
Wait, you screamed at me?
Well, you were screaming back at me. You remember that?
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Absolutely. And again, it's just over
you
the
were
same.
right. Again, you were
Yes,
right, and I was
yes,
wrong.
yes.
But can I just say, Jewish people, I yelled at him for 2.5 hours.
Right. And
really loud.
And if Jewish
It
the
had
Jewish
no-
people,
but I yelled.
and if the
okay?
Jewish people would have heard, they would have hated you as well. So
Hey, Jewish people,
just said
I yelled
hated
at him
Jew.
for 2.5 hours,
Hey,
and then I
Jew.
did a Holocaust joke. I hope it's okay.
It's really funny that Doug wants to defend the Jews when the Jews wouldn't even have him in the army.
yeah.
Is that called
Excuse
vetching?
me?
Is that vetching?
Excuse me? What army wouldn't...
The IDF wouldn't have you.
Here's my
The
biggest.
IDF, I could have gone in the
But here's my
IDF.
biggest issue with Doug. You're an atheist, but yet you act like you're the biggest. You wear the cloth for all the Jews, and you're an atheist. Why?
No, I wear the cloth for all the people.
Of what people?
Who?
All the people.
Not this person.
Really?
all the people,
Because you don't seem
yes.
to really care about anybody
You
else
might
other than
not have-
yourself.
You might not have read on Facebook. I'm starting a plan.
No, trust me. I see
No,
your
we saw
Facebook page.
that.
I friggin' delete it
So
right
what's
away.
my plan?
I don't know because I
I
deleted
have a
it.
plan to end
Anti-bigotry,
bigotry
yeah.
in 2015.
Oh, you
I
should team
noticed.
Doug
Team up
had
with
a
Al Sharpton.
dream.
He's going to kill all the bigots.
You should team up with Al Sharpton.
Mom, are you jumping in here anytime soon, or you just?
No, I'm just listening. This is very
Judy, you would
interesting.
help. Would
Are you
you
watch? Are you
The fact
watching?
that-
Would
yeah,
you help
watching.
me in
Okay.
my plan
The
to
fact
end
that Doug
bigotry?
is an atheist.
He is
very
isn't that crazy?
interesting.
He's an atheist, yet he acts like everything we do, is wrong.
Well, we
No,
know
I only
he's
act
wrong.
like the things that are wrong, that you do that are wrong are wrong.
But you.
I don't act like the
listen
things
for
that you
two,
do that are right or
2
wrong.
hours. 2 hours.
Two and
this
a
guy.
half.
This guy
2.5.
comes over, right? And he wants. I said, "Come on over. We'll do a little writing," which I already know is going to be the worst. It's like it's not about being. I'm in a concentration camp every time this guy comes over. I'm saying, it's like what?
Don't make that joke.
Watswitz. All right. Every time this guy comes over.
Not a lot of concentration either.
None of it
none.
would have happened
Zero.
if you didn't.
Yeah.
If you didn't recognize my sense of humor earlier in the morning.
No,
none
none
of that
would
would have
happen.
happened.
If you and Tina, okay, we'll get to her also later on. You guys talk about what do you call it, disciplining as beating. When did I ever say the word beating?
You said
Oh, I
hitting.
saw that.
Yeah,
You
Ma.
said
Now, my mother, trust me, my mother, who is a big fan of beating children, because when I grew up, my mother was great with the spatula. She was great with the
What?
wooden spoon.
Time. What time?
Ma, you see it as one because you were drunk most of the time. You
No,
don't
will you
realize.
stop it? I was not.
Ma, you were a lot. Let's be honest. Ma,
No, I
you used to
wasn't.
beat
Let's
me.
be
She used to
honest.
beat me with a spatula. Okay.
Right, yeah,
I'm not,
right.
I'm not
Mhm.
complaining because look how I turned out.
And
That's
listen,
success.
If you were if you were your kid, if you were your kid,
Yes.
you'd be drinking a lot also.
Well, listen. I'm not
hey,
saying.
wow.
I'm not saying you're wrong at all, Ma. What I'm saying. Now, Ma, that brings us to a good point. What do you think about corporal punishment? Do you think?
Well, you want to know something? Can I
Yes.
just tell you something? Nana,
Oh,
God rest her soul, little Nana used to
Mussolini.
say that God made hands and heinies for 2 reasons.
why?
For smack on each one of them.
There you go.
So
That's my family.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. You smack them on the rear end and say, forget about
That's
timeout.
Right. Even if the
Just give
rear
a
end
little
looks.
smack on the rear
Even
end.
if the rear end looks like their face. I agree with that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
will you stop it? No.
You know,
Never
John,
hit the
that's
face,
that's
or just
good
a smack
advice
on the
for
rear end
later
or
in
smack
life.
on the
Hands and
hand.
heinies. I
Yes.
think
I
that's
mean,
really
seriously.
makes slow dancing
I
so
don't
much
see anything
more
wrong with
fun.
that. I don't like teachers hitting kids. I don't think teachers should hit
Why?
children.
Why?
Because they're not your they're
It does.
kids.
Listen. It
There are states that still allow.
Yes,
teachers
and
to
those
do
are
that.
great. And if
Yeah.
you look at
And
those
I'm
states,
applying there soon.
in those states, the education. First of all, they have a better education system in those states that
state?
have corporal
Right,
punishment.
Mississippi.
Right, exactly.
Alabama.
What states? Alabama.
Mississippi,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Alabama. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They have a lot.
Okay.
There's the education is much is a lot better.
Right.
The discipline,
Desire.
kids are,
Lots
the crime rate's
desire.
lower.
Yeah. Oh,
You don't hear about the teachers getting attacked.
No, right.
We need more.
And they keep the Jews in line.
Well,
Nobody gets shot in those
there are no
schools.
Jews in those areas. we need corporal punishment in schools. I think we do.
Not
As of
schools.
March
I don't believe
2014,
in
19
schools.
states.
Not
19
schools.
states. 19 states. Now, Mike, so 19 states can still discipline your children. Mm-hmm. Right.
Mostly in the South.
My parents gave permission for the teacher to hit me.
Right.
They begged. They said, please.
I went to Catholic school. God gave permission.
You gotta get
That's right.
permission.
I went to Catholic school too, and I remember that.
I went to Catholic school too. I'm embarrassed. I went there 16 years and not one priest made a play for me.
Well, you're a late bloomer.
And that was just the second grade.
Yes.
Ma, also
right,
big
Charlie.
news, which I am thrilled about, and I knew it was going to happen, and it was just a matter of time. My man is back up to 50% in the approval rating. Barack Obama.
No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that'll fall real quick.
Back at 50%. And
That's gonna, yeah, you know what though?
What's
Can I
that?
just say something?
Please.
50% probably a BS.
That was
Because
just
if you
one
look on the polls about how secure the Americans are, we as a country
we're very secure.
Are about our security or
I feel
anything like
secure.
that, he's way down.
I feel much
So-
more secure with him.
That
I
was
really
only
do.
one
Oh
poll.
yeah, right.
guys. That
Absolutely.
was
Me too.
very
Me too. I don't
skewed
lock my
poll.
windows and have a gun under my pillow.
Wait a second. When do you have a gun under your pillow? Who are you, Annie Oakley? Please. You have a gun under your pillow. Please. Stop exaggerating.
How do you know? I might have a gun under my pillow.
You know what? I wish you did and accidentally had a
Just-
nightmare.
Oh.
All right?
Just so everyone knows,
Johnny.
Judy does have a gun under her
You
pillow.
know what, Johnny?
No, I mean so you could kill
I can
the kill,
hang up on you.
so you could kill the
I
cat.
can do that.
So you could shoot the cat that keeps crying. That's what I mean. Ma.
Yeah,
Coach
right.
using
Well,
you
no,
to
she's
jump
a
on the
good
bed.
cat. Leave her alone.
Hey, Mai, let me ask you a question. Are you a big fan of NASCAR?
I don't understand that.
Well, check this out. NASCAR driver Kurt Busch testified in court on Tuesday that he believes his ex-girlfriend is a trained assassin dispatched on covert missions around the world. The former NASCAR champion appeared in court asking for a no-contact order against his ex-girlfriend. Bush stated that she is a mercenary who kills people for a living, and that she has shown him pictures of bodies with gunshot wounds. He counted a story in El Paso, Texas, where she left her hotel in camouflage gear, only to return later wearing a trench coat over an evening gown covered in blood. Isn't that crazy, Mom?
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? The courts took the driver's claim seriously. However, Kurt Busch was eventually declared mentally insane once he told the court that NASCAR is a sport that people enjoy watching. Michael Burlow. Michael Burlow. Here's another Michael Burlow gem right here, Ma.
Wow.
Ready? The four original members of the Grateful Dead, the Venerable, is that Venerable?
Venerable.
Venerable San Francisco band is celebrating the 50th anniversary of its Is there something funny? Did I say
Yeah,
wrong?
it was funny.
He
That was
said-
funny.
Chip said venereal.
Venereal. That's venereal. Venereal. Was that? Are the monitors off? Should be off. Oh, shut up. Okay. The venereal chips?
I didn't mean
Venerable.
Venerable. And the venerable. What does venerable mean? What does it mean?
It means it's
Venerable
revered.
means,
It's held in esteem.
Respected.
Yeah, all these good words.
How do you know that?
Chips told us.
that. How do you know that?
Well, Ma, this venerable.
Because
I
they
like
were carrying their dictionaries.
I like venerable better, to tell you the truth.
It's easier to say.
Yes, it is and easier to get. Anyway,
Johnny made it funny.
there we go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
They're celebrating the 50th anniversary of its formation with a 3-day stand at Chicago's Soldier Field this July. The band's last concert was 20 years ago. You know a band is getting old when they all scream, "Turn that damn music down." And it takes them 10 minutes to figure out they're the ones playing the music. That was Michael Burlow. All
Excellent.
right. This
Oh,
next
2 for
one,
2.
very, very good. Excellent. This next one is from Steve Strauss.
Let me get the sound effect ready.
Let me find it. I'm sorry. TLDR. Sorry. Too long, did not read. I couldn't. Now, let me tell you something, Mom. Let me tell you what that's all about.
Please do.
Now, you know how I get up early and I do my motivation, I do my
Yes.
yoga, right? I do the thing, right? And I don't know who the first one to jump on board was, but a lot of guys wanted me to start sending things out to them. You know, sending like inspirational
They
stuff.
actually asked you?
They did. They actually asked me, right? And
Okay.
Steve included in that group. Well, last week was a tough week for me, and I shared it, right? Now I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying, whatever. Just be polite. So I shared what I did, and everybody kind of knows. Someone, Alex, I think, responded. Brian Ironson always responds, and all of a sudden, Steve checks in with TLDR, which none of us knew. And Scott was like, TLDR? What are you talking about? TLDR? What is that? And Steve says, aren't you guys on the internet? Google it. And you know what I Googled it, Ma? You know what it means? Too long did not read.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so not even, I pour my heart out, right, to tell these guys, where I'm coming from, because they asked. And this guy, TLDR, too long did not read.
Too lazy.
And that was a serious one. I got a little misty-eyed.
Thank you, a little misty-eyed,
when
right?
I liked
right.
that one.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
You meant it.
So,
was worth it. I read it like
I went
3
from
times.
6. Now I'm from 6 inspirational guys to 5.
Steve.
Gene and I aren't on that list.
I'm
Well,
on the list.
you're
I'm
on the
on
list.
I'm
I'm
on
not
the
on
list.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't ask to be on the list.
Well, you know,
Right.
you know what, Johnny?
Seek and you shall find.
Put me on the list. I just found a button on my iPhone. It's do not disturb. So
Okay,
hey,
well,
send,
listen,
send it out,
listen,
brother.
You will not be added to the list.
No,
That's
add
it.
me to the
No, no,
list.
no,
I'll
no.
read
Bad
it later.
attitude. Bad
I'll
attitude.
eat it right.
Right,
I'll eat
right? No
Right,
inspiration.
bad
Johnny,
attitude.
No
if you
positivity.
started your day at 6 o'clock with the messages that you're not familiar with, your entire outlook of life would be different.
Doug, I want to just explain something to you. If you started your day at 2 a.m., you would have so much time that you could do things between 4 and 6. You wouldn't believe it.
I believe it.
Okay.
I see what time you get.
All right.
I see what time you get on.
You know. Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys something that's amazing to me? Can I tell you something that just boggles my mind right now?
Yeah.
Hear it.
Kevin the Stalker, who has not been part of this show forever,
Right.
decides to get on the show. So he's hanging on the line, and what does he do? He's got dishes in the background clinging. I hear his daughter chirping. Kev,
That's our
can you be
sound
put
guy.
on mute if you're going to be whatever you're doing back there, please?
Do not disturb.
Can you do something, Kev?
Dude, I've been on
He's
mute
too busy
the whole
washing
time.
dishes.
You have not been on mute. I've heard you. I've heard the little clinging of dishes. I heard the little you and the whole family having a chit chat.
Chit
Dude,
chat.
I'm not even home. What are you talking
You
about?
sounded
No
like
one's
Maury.
here.
Oh, you're not home?
You sounded like Maury there.
What?
No.
He's
You're
just having a chit chat.
He
What
said
are
the
you?
TikTok diner.
All right. I just want to see if you're awake.
mad?
I want to see if you're awake. All right. Here we go.
I'll tell you what.
Now, Ma, listen. Now we were talking about guns, right? Here's the thing.
Right.
National Park Service, Ma, in Nevada. Check this out. Why can't I get this?
As
down?
soon as you check it out, I'll check it out.
What's going on now? All right, here we go. All right, National Park in Nevada found a Winchester Model 1873 rifle in Great Basin National Park. The gun was found lying next to a tree, and from the serial number dates, the artillery has been dated to 1882. Is that
Wow.
interesting, right? The park is trying to figure out why the gun was just laying there next to the tree. But to be on the safe side, liberals in Nevada have arrested the tree as a possible terrorist and could face up to 20 years in jail for possession of a gun. That poor tree.
Well, you can't be too careful.
Burlow again. Burlow doing
Burlow,
well.
knocking him out of the park.
That was good, Burlow. Very good, Mike.
Thank you.
What would the show be without him?
Well, it would be
Think of that.
eight monologue jokes less. That's what it would be.
Yeah, just
You know,
about.
and out of 9.
Be a 20-minute
Right.
get your motor running.
My cat, the burning crap out. This is another
Ooh.
Belo, Michael Burlow. A new study in journal Atmospheric Environment reports that yak during
Yak dung.
Yak dung, yes, dung from a yak, which is burnt indoors for the dual purpose of cooking and staying warm in many homes around the world, fills the air with dangerous black carbon. It's estimated by the World Health Organization that 4.3 million people died prematurely in 2012 as a consequence of indoor air pollution from stoves that use coal, wood, dung, or crop waste as fuel. The study recommends to stop all burning of fecal matter, so Steve Strauss, I promise to stop chucking your monologue jokes in the fireplace after I read them.
So it's, on Martin Luther King Day, it's still about the blacks.
Now, you know, Johnny, that's just soot.
It's soot.
Soot. That's all it is. Soot.
Here's another Michael Burlow joke, Ma. He's ripping
All
up
Burlow.
A restaurant in Zhengxi.
Ooh.
Wow.
Johnny,
you said that right.
Well, thank you very much. Zhengxi, China, is offering a promotion that offers free food to good-looking customers only.
Yes.
Wow.
I heard about
At
this.
the restaurant called Jeju Island, a team of plastic surgeons assess the facial features of customers.
Yep.
Every day, the most good-looking visitors to the restaurant gets a free meal.
Yep.
So remember, the next time your mother tells you to eat all of your food because they are starving children in China, you can tell her, they're all ugly. They don't deserve my food.
Is that another Berlin?
That's another Berlin. All right. All right. Here we go. Another Steve Strauss. Here we go. Steve. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. TLDR. Sorry about that.
That's -2, sir.
Another no, this is Brendan here. Adding his little.
There we go.
Check this out, Mom. Weaponized glitter is here. Mom, you're a big fan of glitter, right? When you used to go to the
I like
raves.
glitter.
Yeah, when you used to go to the raves and you used to do ecstasy and meth and all that stuff.
Oh, will you stop
Old
it?
is mom.
Ma, check this out. The website Ship Your Enemy's Glitter acts as a middleman in passive-aggressive assault on anybody the sender hates who hates glitter. It costs about $8 to send a package. Interestingly enough, 3 members of the Watson crew received these packages in mail this week. When receiving the package, Chips Cooney stated, "Well, at least I can use this for my magic act." Johnny Watson exclaimed, "Nice try, Kevin Hall." And Brian Einerson screamed, "Somebody loves me!"
Now, Johnny, I got a little addition to that.
What is that?
Little story. The guy that started that website.
Yes.
He got 10 million requests.
Really?
Business, yeah, and to the point where he had to tell people, "Stop! I can't take this business on." He had to sell. He sold the business within the first week of opening it.
Wow. That is amazing. I mean,
how do you know that?
I read, Chips.
You know, Doug, you want to give a little fun fact about Bernardsville? Do you know that little fun fact with glitter?
No.
We have the oldest and most successful glitter factory in the
No.
world. Yeah, in Bernardsville. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, Frank's Chicken House is very close to Burnsville.
It's Frank's Chicken House is
place
closed.
is still open.
It's
Yeah,
closed.
I was gonna
It's
say,
closed.
It's a different name.
Where?
And that's Mansville.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Really? A glitter factory.
Yeah, glitter factory.
I've heard about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Another Brendan gem here. British singer Sarah Brightman is expected to blast off in October for a 10-day stay on the International Space Station, NASA said on Thursday. Yes. The famed soprano who starred in Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera will pay about $52 million for a round trip aboard a Russian Soyuz capsule, said U.S. Base Space Adventures, a privately owned firm that is arranging the trip. Upon hearing the news, American citizens have begun a fundraising effort to send Kim Kardashian on a one-way trip to space in a new publicly funded vessel known as the Challenger 2. That's the monologue.
Whoa.
Yes.
Sarah Brightman used to be hot.
I don't even know who Sarah Brightman is.
She's
is
a redhead.
She's a singer.
She's a singer.
She was on Broadway.
She used to be beautiful, and then I don't know what happened.
Yep.
She doubled her mass.
She went into opera.
But you know what's weird though? She went over to China and got a free meal, which was good for her.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
You know, I think all of us would have to pay for dinner in China. That's all I'm thinking.
How do I get out of this? There we go.
PowerPoint there?
You too, Tina.
What do we got? Oh, yeah. Ma, listen, I'm going to tell you something. You've had a great. How's your week been? How's your week? How's your week been?
How's your been?
My week
How's
has
you
been
How's you been?
very good. I've been busy.
I know you've been busy, and in
Very
fact, you've been
busy.
so
How's
busy.
your ben
We've kind of documented a little bit of your
What?
busyness. We've documented a lot of your busyness, just to let you know.
You have?
Yes, we had a crew on you, and
Been following you, Judy.
We've been following you. We've been following you around.
TV.
Judy's Week in Review.
Now, Mom,
What, dear?
John,
is it on or
you
off?
gotta clean it.
Is it on or off?
It's on. You gotta clean it though.
Is it off?
It's off now.
No, it's off.
All right, Mom.
What?
You're always, we always try to wonder what you're doing because, you're up to no good. I mean, I always thought you're up to no good, and I know you insist you're not. But But you are. And to prove that, we did a Judy's Week in Review just for you, Mom.
I can't wait.
Now you watching the screen, you'll see it.
I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Scott, am I doing it right?
Yep.
It's not going.
Oh, blue sky.
How's that?
Well, there we go.
All right, there we go, Judy. Look at that beautiful. Here we go. Look at that face right there.
I can't see anything.
You
That's
will.
okay.
You will.
Look at
you
that
will.
jewelry.
Look at that.
Okay.
Wow.
There we go. Look at that. Feeding the children.
Wow.
There we go. The homeless. Now, Mom.
Going to a meeting.
Washing the sheets.
Now here she is right here. Here we go. Right. Now, Ma, I know you're big. You were talking about the Ferguson stuff. Great tension starts in Ferguson, Ma, doesn't it? Didn't Ferguson a lot of tension over there?
A lot of
I know,
tension.
Right. I know how your feelings were in that, you know, there. Oh, look who's with
her boyfriend.
She's with Al Sharpton. Oh my God, look at her.
Lovely couple.
Judy
We
calls
know
it.
that this is a fantasy.
Right. Great tension starts at Ferguson, but Judy calls it a great start.
Whoa.
Judy, you're terrible. You know, Ma, just when you know, I know you're a big Yankee fan. You know, spring training's getting a lot closer, isn't it, Ma?
I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, I know you can't. I know you
35
can't.
more
Why?
days.
I
Pitchers
know-
and catchers.
There it is, and I know why you can't wait. Look at your favorite
Oh,
player,
no.
Alex Rodriguez. Ma, you're riding on Alex Rodriguez's shoulders. That's awesome.
Avery.
Judy says 5 weeks closer to watching an all-time Yankee great.
Oh.
Yeah.
A-Rod.
Oh.
Oh, look at Jeter getting punched out.
God.
I get to punch
Oh
Jeter
my
out.
God.
Now, Mom, I know you're worried about
Who
gay
was that, Alphonse Jeter?
Gay marriage is becoming more accepted everywhere, isn't it, Mom?
Yes, it is.
And we know how you feel about it because, to be honest with you, we caught you in a protest.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at her. Look at her. She's terrible. She's terrible. Unbelievable. In Judy's eyes, gays shall not be accepted anywhere. That's horrible. Terrible, Mom. You're
Awful.
horrible. You are horrible.
I didn't say anywhere.
Ma, I
just
know.
said-
You know, holidays are big, very important with you. You want to spend them with your family and stuff like that, right? But you spend yours with a lot of families, which is nice. However, she loves her first family the most. Oh! Look at Judy at the bottom.
She's
That
part
little
of,
picture of Judy right there.
she's part of the top 50%.
Oh my God! It's Obama.
Look at them.
It's
Look at
Michelle
them.
Obama. There's.
Michelle
They
and the
disgust
girls.
me.
Look at the little kid looking at my mother. Look at that little kid. They're like, what the? How does she think of it? Oh, my. Oh! Look at a little award. Obama get a little award for her with a.
That's nice.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I know, it's
That's
wonderful.
Awesome.
What a week.
She did great. She's doing
2
great.
more years, Judy.
There we go.
I've been very busy.
Ma, we know the most important thing in your family is family. Oh, oops. Sorry, Ma, there was a typo. The most important thing in your life is your ISIS family.
Oh, God. Johnny!
Oh! Mom, it's terrible.
She is
Terrible.
busy.
She's a busy woman. It's a busy week for her.
In 1 week. Wow.
Incredible.
It's not even the holiday week.
Judi Watson, loving mother.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Compassionate human,
Yeah, huh?
but mostly sleeper cell leader.
Oh!
Yes. Judy's Week in Review, everybody.
One more picture.
Oh, one more picture. Wait, there's one more. Oh!
Look at you do
Wow,
that.
what a power couple. What a power
Unbelievable.
couple.
Look at those
Shame
two.
on you.
Look at those
Wow.
two. Unbelievable.
They're cute.
Unbelievable.
Is that a Christmas card? What do they call that?
They got to like autograph. That's beautiful. Mine,
That goes on
Judy's
my-
Week in Review.
Judy's Week.
John, that goes on my wall.
That's great. Yeah, absolutely. Judy, you gonna frame that?
Yes.
Can you put that right in between me and Chips?
Yes.
Picture?
I want to send it out as a
Can I
Hanukkah
ask
card.
a question?
Yes.
Who thought of this?
Well.
Don't ask. Just be happy.
Don't worry.
Any press is good
can't
press,
get
Judy.
Be happy.
And what a great day to do that on Martin Luther
Yes,
King.
absolutely. And you know what?
Very nice.
Today's Martin Luther King Day Jr. Everybody is it's a
Yes,
national.
it is Martin
It's
Luther
a
King.
national.
Day,
It's a national holiday.
We can't make
yes. It's
them
his
work.
birthday, yes,
It's
is
a dangerous
national
street,
holiday.
but it's a national holiday.
Well, unfortunately, because of the poverty levels in this country, that There's such a separation of wealth and poverty, and but I just think it's great. It's a something that had to be done. Rosa, and
want to hear that speech again, just to get us
and
motivated?
in honor. And listen, I don't care who you are. You could be. We need to set aside our bigotry and just realize that the guy did a lot for civil rights and
He did.
died
He
for it.
absolutely
Took a bullet.
did.
And we're in
And made a
one
great
of the,
speech?
One of the greatest. In fact,
One a
we-
keynote speech of that civil rights movement.
And we have that keynote speech read.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Read by Brian Einerson.
Oh,
There we go.
who better?
Who better?
Wow.
What a staff.
I have a dream.
Why do you? You're like the joke
I haven't
ruiner.
ruined
You
it
are.
yet.
You are the.
It hasn't
You know what?
started.
The only thing.
It
that-
hasn't started.
The only
I
thing
can't ruin
that
it.
doesn't come out of your mouth is something funny.
Well, I'm helping clear these.
Shame.
Do you realize that?
Oh, you ever
It
see
shall
Doug grow
be-
up? It was hysterical.
For shame.
Here we go.
I have a dream today that one day every valley shall be exalted and every mountain and every hill shall be made low.
Wow.
I have a dream
High
that our
enough
equipment
to
works.
keep me from you. The Supremes totally borrowed or were inspired by Martin Luther King Jr.'s Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s song.
Martha?
I mean, dream speech. I can't say more from the dream speech because it's copyrighted. That says a lot, right?
All right. Well, there it
Wow.
is.
There
There
it
was
is.
a 10.
There it is. I'm a little
He's
teary-eyed.
too funny.
A little teary-eyed.
What a
He is
celebration.
too funny.
He really is. And what time are we at right now, guys?
8:30.
Wow. We're actually. Are we on schedule?
No.
No, we're not. We're
Absolutely
We're
not.
not on schedule. You know what's? You know what we got today? Today. Let's go with.
No, we are.
Should we go with the doctor?
We could bring the doctor
Let's
in.
bring the
Sure.
doctor in. Now, a couple weeks ago, we had Dr. Sigfreud come in, the nervous therapist, and she is. It's not.
That's not.
Huh?
She has graced us.
Graced.
I don't know why it's not on. She has graced us with being here tonight.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, Dr. Sigfreud. Dr.
Floyd,
Sigfreud, how are
welcome
you?
back. Welcome back.
Hi, doctor.
Hello. I have a very sore throat tonight. I'm afraid it might be strep and it might be one of those flesh-eating type things. I hope I live through this performance.
Well, we hope you too. Dr. Sigfreud, can you put on your headset, please? Or are you against
Oh,
that?
I would be happy to. Has this been sanitized?
We don't know. Chips Cooney's ears have been in it, which so I think you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
Dr. Sigfreud, welcome to the show. We are glad to have you back. You were a splash and a splendor the first time you were on the show.
Oh God, I've been so nervous
I want
since then.
I want you to say that I don't think you helped anybody, but still you were great to have here.
Well, thank you very much.
Now I understand you, in particular, you have one person on our show that you would like to, you kind of want to speak with.
I do. I would like to speak with Johnny Hollywood.
Oh.
Mr.
Why?
Hollywood, what kind of name is Hollywood? I'm guessing your parents were extras in a B movie and you were conceived on a back lot. Am I close?
No, Dr. Siegfried. That's my stage name. I have an Italian last name. But I thought that Hollywood would.
Is it very hot in here? I feel it's very hot in here.
It's a bit.
No, Doctor.
comfortable.
Doctor, see, I won't lie. I've got problems. But you're the most nervous therapist I've ever seen.
Oh my God, I feel fine. Now back to you. With that name and long hair, you must have connections. Do you know where I can get a truckload of Xanax?
Whoa, Doc. I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not that kind of guy. You're supposed to be helping me. You're trying to buy drugs. Come on.
Please don't raise your voice with me, Mr. Hollywood. You obviously have anger management problems. I think we need to role play.
All right.
Okay. You have been a bad boy, and now Mommy is not going to get you that diamond Rolex.
What? My mother would never buy me a Rolex. What are you talking about? I've got the same cheap watch as Chips Cooney. And you know what? I'm still a little angry that he got it cheaper than me.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the room is spinning. Is the room spinning? Is it spinning?
Yo,
No,
it's
it's-
spinning.
No.
It's not spinning.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you mind if I call you Johnny?
Sure, call me
Okay.
Johnny.
Did you have a bad experience at sleepaway camp?
I'm not Jewish. I didn't go to sleepaway camp. I'm lucky if someone opened the fire hydrant. Sleepaway camp was for rich kids like you.
Oh, I loved sleepaway camp. Every child should go there, except Annie Finkelstein took my retainer and hid it in the boys' bunk, and I was so mad that I decapitated all of her Barbies.
Dr. Siegfried, I think you have anger management issues. How about we role play?
All right.
Daddy wants you to go to Votech to be a hairdresser.
Hairdresser? What do you think? I'm some kind of Italian?
All right, okay. That's enough. Dr. Siegfried, you're getting yourself all worked up, and I'm not sure you're really helping Johnny Hollywood. I mean, I know this man, and he would give you the shirt off his back and maybe even his wife beater underneath.
That's right.
Maybe you'll have better luck next week with Doug Max.
Okay, I'll try.
Dr. Siegfried, everybody, thank you very much, Siegfried.
I'm not giving her the copay,
great.
Johnny. She's not getting the copay.
Listen, she's great. She really is terrific. Dr. Siegfried,
doctor.
she really is good. Dr. Siegfried, do you take you have all insurance? You take all insurances and everything?
Yes. I take whatever you have.
You don't care.
No. Did you see my cashmere scarf anywhere? Did you see my cashmere scarf?
Dr. Siegfried, I think it's in the back by Big A.
It's mine, but you paid for it. Bye.
Dr. Siegfried, everybody.
Dr. Siegfried, all right.
Johnny,
I don't feel better.
Johnny, do you feel she helped you at all?
Not at all. I feel worse.
Well, listen. All right. Well, hey, this is do we have we don't. Is on? As okay. Oh, wow! I'm just getting news in.
Yeah.
You know, our show has a little bit of a stalker going on. Is that who's on the line right now, or do we have the doc? No, we have. Oh, wait, I'm wrong again.
Yes.
I'm wrong again. Gene, the show keeps getting more and more guests that are coming out of the woodwork. You know, people of historical reverence. Is that a
reverence?
Yes.
Reverence.
Because another word you changed. That's fine.
Reverence.
Listen, that's what I love about
It's
the
your show.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I take words and I change them into words that I like.
I think you were thinking of Reverend King.
I was thinking about Reverend. I'm very
Possibly Paul Revere.
right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: we've had
was good.
we've had Ned Armstrong on
Yep.
before. Forget that. We had Jesus.
Yeah.
We had Judas.
Bigfoot.
We had Bigfoot.
Yep.
We had the missing link. And
Neil Armstrong's brother.
Darwin.
Saul the
Darwin,
Sandal Maker.
The guy that made the slippers.
And let me tell you something. We have the man here, and especially Christians. Doug, you may want to leave. Christians who are really, you know, in love with God and Easter and everything that goes with, you know, being a Christian. This guy basically
Was the conduit.
he was the conduit. It's a great word. I would have said condit.
I know, but it's,
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, not only did he walk in the wilderness for 40 years, he's been walking around since then. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses. Moses.
same hairdresser as Martha Washington.
Wow. Moses, hello. How are you? Moses, how are you?
So fine, very fine.
Now, Moses, thank you so much. Blessings to you.
Wait. Sun.
Whoa.
we're-
The desert too long. I got to wear these.
You got to wear glasses. Moses, where do you get a pair of sunglasses?
I borrowed it from Johnny Hollywood.
Johnny Hollywood. Excellent.
How'd you know that?
Moses, thrilled to have you here. We had Jesus and Judas on a couple weeks ago, and but let's face it, Jesus, who you know, started all of it, but you're the guy who basically took the message and ran with it. And what's been going on? How are you? And thanks for coming on the show.
So first of all, I was hiding. My mother hid me.
Your mother? Where did your mother hide you?
In the well.
Novell.
The well. In the well.
In the well. In the well. Oh, the well. The well. Not the well. The well.
The well. The well.
So.
He's got his own show too.
Well, you know, Moses, here's the thing with you. Every time I see pictures of you, and they've all been kind of drawing type pictures, I see you in real life. What happened to the beard? Where's the beard?
The beard, I was so happy to shave. I had the beard for many years. I had no place no razor blades to cut my beard off.
Right.
I had to keep growing a beard.
Right.
And I didn't want to come back because I was embarrassed because Charlton Heston was 6'4" and I was only 5'5".
5'5", yeah. Were you happy that he played you? I thought he did a nice job.
He did a good job,
Did a good
but
job.
I did not look like him. You know, so.
Are you part of the? Are you? How do you feel about the Dollar Shave Club? Are you involved with that?
Nah, the Dollar Shave. Please, 40 years I roamed the desert. 40 years.
Yes, you did.
I got flat feet from that.
And
yes.
Even though you were walking in the sand?
In the sand, and I had to carry the hard, heavy commandments. I got the hernia from that.
You got a hernia.
There's some things people don't know. It's not written in the Bible.
No, it's not. We don't see that part. All I see is that you parted the Red Sea. I never heard anything about also acquiring a hernia.
Parting the Red Sea, mud. Lots of mud.
Never found any oil.
No oil for sure. I don't know what to say anymore.
Well, let me ask you a question, Moses. Let me ask you a question.
I've done enough in my life.
Moses, why did you walk around with that staff? What was up with the staff?
You know, it was for looks.
For looks.
Yeah, I didn't even need it. I just thought it looked nice with it.
Because every time I see you in a certain miracle, you're raising the staff.
Never even used the staff.
But what happens when you throw the staff at Pharaoh's feet and it turns into a snake?
It was a myth.
It was a myth.
I threw it at his foot. I didn't miss. I hit him right in the foot.
You
He
hit him in
was
the toe.
so mad.
Right. So it wasn't a snake. It was just you hitting him in the big toe.
In the big toe.
Interesting. So when you see, what do you like? You don't realize people think it's a snake. What do you say to that?
I said,
You know what I really want to know more than anything? I'll be honest with you, Moses, and I am a big fan of yours. I want you to know that. I think the way you threw the tablets at people when they were idolizing all the fake gods.
Golden calf.
I like when you especially like the scene with you and Yul Brenner when you told him off. But the thing that I want to know about is the what's up with the burning bush. I really want to know about the burning bush.
The burning bush?
Yes.
I saw the bush burning.
Yes, you did.
I went over. I touched it, and I burned myself.
You burned yourself.
Wow.
That's all I got to say.
That's all you got to say about the bush.
God spoke to me from the burning bush.
Is that why?
He said, get water.
Get water.
Dye the fire out on your hand, he said. What's the matter with you?
Now, Moses, because I saw you go up as a younger man, you talk to the bush, then you come down older.
Boy, that pissed me off.
That did. You didn't like that.
Why did he have to do that to me? I wanted to be young. I don't come down as an old man.
Came down as an old guy, and they made you carry the tablets.
The tablets were heavy.
Oh, my goodness.
How long were you up there?
I don't remember. It was a long time.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's interesting? I know this is I don't even think he realizes it, but he's been wanting to talk to you. No?
Who don't want to talk to me?
I thought we were going to have your doctor calling in tonight.
Oh, don't, please. I owe him money. I owe him money. I don't want to pay him.
The hernia doctor.
The hernia doctor. I owe him lots of money.
I'd like to get him on the show soon because
I'll pay him if he comes on. I saved a few
shekels.
A few shekels.
Very good. You can have a hernia belt.
That's what I know. Shekel is he's my shekel man here.
So Moses, tell us, what are you doing nowadays? What is a guy who basically gave us the rules of life, the book of life? You went and you were on the desert for 40 years with people. What do you do up to now? What do you do nowadays?
Drink a lot of water and bathe my feet.
Bathe a lot of water and bathe your feet. You must have a heck of a tolerance to pain on your feet.
I got calluses on my feet. 40 years walking with my feet.
Right.
Walk. Heavy load. The 10 Commandments. Walk. I don't know why I was picked to do this. I was having fun.
Well, do you in the summertime? Do you go to the beach?
Beach. I hate the beach.
You hate the beach.
No, I go to Alaska in the summertime.
You go to Alaska in the summertime. Okay.
It's nice and cool.
Nice and cool.
Nice and cool.
Well, Moses, listen. I want to thank you so much for blessing us with your presence.
I hope I still have the power.
Listen to me. You do. You could part me any day of the week.
Really?
I mean that biblically.
Wow.
I mean that biblically.
Yeah.
Moses, let me tell you something. You're my favorite one of all of them. I just want to let you know.
All of them.
All of them. All those biblical, those Bible people.
The Jews?
The Jews. You're my favorite Jew. I want you to know that. And
Don't forget.
Don't forget what?
Every time you hear a furnace go off, a Jew gets his wings.
Moses.
Wow, what a Christmas story.
Oh, Moses.
Hey,
Moses,
Doug, what'd you
listen,
miss?
Moses, we want to thank you. Please come back and see us.
Yes, I will.
All right,
Thank you
and
very
listen,
much.
and if those chairs are in the way, just part them as you leave. Thank you, Moses. Everybody, Moses.
He's got great hair. He's
Wow.
got great
He's
hair.
just great. He's great. He's great.
Our staff did it again, John.
Listen, we have a call on the line. I'm afraid. There's rumors going around. You know,
There's a rumor.
I get stalked a lot by this one person in particular, and there's a rumor going around. I don't know. Caller, are you a caller on the line? Hello, caller. Cha-Cha, is this you, Cha-Cha?
Joy to help you to me. Hello, Juan. How are you doing?
Cha-Cha, we're doing very well, thank you. How are you, sweetheart?
Suave.
Cha-Cha, how are you?
I am doing so good. Yes.
We're so happy to have you back. What's new with you? Fill me in. What's been going on?
Juan, I have so many things that have happened to me over since 2 months. I don't see that speech in like 2 months, Juan. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. It feels like a long time that we haven't spoken. What's been going? Catch us up in the world of Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha.
Well, listen to me something. Listen, first of all, happy Martin Luther King today.
Yes,
okay?
you are. Yes, Martin Luther King, yes.
Happy day to you, right?
Yeah, a very happy day for me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I have to for you. I was going to I want to make I was going to recite I have a dream for you. If you want to hear,
I would
was
love
going
to.
do it for you.
Absolutely, very popular. Please do it.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Tengo el sueño un blanco de negro, me lo tocó sangre de bandolo. Si era cotorne en la catena de diente, morocosone en el árbol gondo. Solo que blanco lo se narcoción de marcosones de blancos, el de negros, de miento, lo cosaba también la cosora de gente reviva, cajero, toriana, para que sea de ti.
Ah, beautiful. Cha-Cha. Wow. That's gorgeous. Cha-Cha, that's amazing to me. It really is.
Cha-Cha, you're
you are.
amazing.
You know what? You're so poetic, Cha-Cha.
Yeah, I could not get my inflection because I have never been to Selma. Have you ever been there?
No, I never have been.
Selma Hayek?
I know Selma. She got big boobs. She's a very beautiful woman, Selma. I love her.
She got a little big, though. Don't you think she got a little big?
No. She got skinny.
No,
Did you see her at the
no,
grocery
you buy your tongue or something. No.
No, really?
Big.
I thought she got a little big. No? Am I wrong?
No, can you say, repeat after me. This is what she is. You ready? You repeat after me.
I will repeat.
She is voluptuous.
She is voluptuous.
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 She voluptuous.
He went to the same school as you?
Why is everybody Jewish?
No, you have to what you do. No, voluptuous. Yeah,
Voluptuous.
she's voluptuous. She's
Now,
beautiful. honey.
now, so do you like? How about now? There's another woman of your clan, the Penelope Cruz. How do you like her?
Penelope.
I love Penelope Cruz, but she more she petite, you know, petite.
Petite?
The voluptuous and petite.
Voluptuous
I
and
like her.
petite. You like her though?
Oh, I like her a lot, Juan. But not like I like you, Juan. Juan, listen to me something.
Yes.
Did you hear what happened to me?
What happened to you?
Wait, who are you? Is that Judi? Is that Judi Watson? Are you laughing?
Yeah, that's Judi in the back. Yes. Cha-Cha, Ma, say hello, Cha-Cha.
Hi, Cha-Cha.
Why are you waving to Cha-Cha? She's on the
Hello,
phone.
Judi.
She can't see.
I love you, Judi. I love your son. I want you to be my mom.
Cha-Cha, I'm sorry. Let me apologize for my mother. Cha-Cha, between me and you, okay? Muchos mama es idioto, es estúpido, es no listener, okay? Es no listener.
Terrible.
Okay?
Terrible.
Es firedo, es firedo.
Listen, I have
Uno
so many
momento.
things to
Mama
tell you,
is hanging
and
up on
Oh,
you.
sit down, ma.
you might not to read. Juan used to read.
What?
Listen. Hey, did I tell you what I put on my steaks?
What did you put on your steaks?
Hey, Juan. Now listen to me.
Hey, Juan. Okay. Wow.
That's funny.
Cha-Cha,
it breathe.
Cha-Cha, I just
Okay,
want
let
you,
it breathe,
Cha-Cha, I
Juan.
want,
Okay, listen
Cha-Cha,
to me for a
Cha-Cha, I
second,
want to let
okay?
you know
So
that
listen, I have
Doug
two
Max
things
is
to
writing
tell
down
you.
these jokes right now. Just want you to know.
Hey, Juan.
Doug Max is writing down your jokes to use in his act.
Hey, Juan. Good one. Thank you. I take.
Go ahead.
Investment, I know this. Hey, Juani,
Yes.
ask me what plane the president fly on.
Ask you what today in the president's...
What plane does the
What
president
plane?
fly on?
What plane does the president fly on?
Air Force One.
Get it.
Air Force One. I like that. That's
Hey, listen,
Yes.
it is so cold outside. You know this, right, Juani?
How cold is it?
It is so cold. Guess what I am wearing?
What are you wearing?
Long
A hat and gloves. I don't know what you're going with there. A hat and gloves. So
Long
listen,
ones.
Long ones.
Long ones.
It's almost 1 degree
No,
out.
you are going to say Long Juan, but I must say Long Juan. Now listen.
Yes.
Do you know that I am the president, founder, CEO, chairman, and executive vice president of all of Juani Watson fan club? You know this, right?
I do know this. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I get the complaint letters
Okay.
all the time.
So you know I can hear you when you say those things, right, Juani? Now listen.
Don't say Joe.
You are up to, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Make Dog Max do like drum roll. I want to hear drum roll. I want to tell you how many people you have in fan club now.
Okay, dokie. How many? You got the drums are going.
Okay.
That is
In
an
the
all
continent of United States,
Yes.
Puerto Rico, Alaska, and all the islands of Hawaii.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You have
Forgot the Philippines.
15, Juan. 15 people, Juani.
15?
Woo!
Wow.
Wow.
Well, if you count
It's
Uncle
like the
Juan
Mickey
Hernandez
Mouse
Fernandez Gibel, if you count him, but you can't count him because he is in prison, but he still counts if you want him to count.
Well, Chacha, you're doing a
So
great job.
16.
You're doing a great job by getting those numbers up, Chacha. I appreciate you.
What do I sound like, Mark Zuckerberg to you? I don't have all these numbers in front of me. I'm just telling you the things that I have learned.
Chacha, listen. I want to tell you something. You know I love you. You know that, right?
No, I don't know that you love me. You always just say you're going to be somewhere that you're never there when I come to meet you.
Listen,
you say,
where do you want to meet?
Yeah, Chacha, come meet me. We'll get the frappuccino or something from the Starbucks. You're never there.
I'm telling you right now. Where do you want to meet this week?
Where do you want to meet?
What do you want to meet this week?
I don't know, maybe someplace on Route Juan.
Juan? Chacha, listen, I want you to call back next week. We love hearing from you always. You're the best. You keep our fan club alive because those 15 people.
Let's go for
we lose
16.
Yes, I expect at least 2 more by the next week. All right, Chacha?
I love you.
Love you too. Cha-cha, everybody. Cha-cha.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. All right. I love when Cha-cha calls.
I love Chacha so
Chacha's
much.
great. Chacha's great.
I can't figure out what she is.
Is it a woman or a guy? Does anybody know?
I know. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Don't matter. It loves you.
It does love me. Where are we at on time, by the way?
We're going to 10?
10 to
Oh, I keep
9.
forgetting that.
good.
I'm a half hour behind. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
we
God.
got an hour 7 coming.
Oh, nice. Well, I think it's time. Listen, it's this segment was a staple in our show.
Mm-hmm.
Get Your Motor Running. It was a staple in our show. It was a horrible staple, but it was a staple nonetheless.
Sort of like that sweater.
What?
It did spike once.
It did?
Yeah.
Did one time.
One time it really spiked.
When?
A little change of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're talking when Burlew came in.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing now. Now that Burlew's part of Get Your Motor Running, the show is much better
And more practical.
and more informative.
Yeah.
At least I'm getting information I can use.
Yes.
So let's go. Without further ado, it is time for Get Your Motor Running with Michael Burlew.
Yeah!
The
Oh,
man.
wow.
Get Your Motor Running.
Hey, Johnny, I'd just like to say I'm glad this bit got pushed back a few weeks because Doug got mad at all the advice I was giving out.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he wanted to tell everybody about his great advice, and he told me beforehand, and I tried some of this stuff out, and it's goddamn ridiculous. It's absolutely nonsensical, awful. But you look confused. Well, so go ahead. Inform our
You gave people
audience.
advice that would kill our audience.
Oh, no.
You told them to warm up their car in a locked garage. Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Nice and toasty.
Listen.
Nice and toasty.
Listen.
It's cold outside. They're going to be warm.
So
No. Just go about your bit.
I'd like to offer some real advice to keep all my friends on the show, listening audience, safe and alive.
Okay.
So my advice begins with my driving with a friend of mine who's like the most nervous passenger on earth. He'll see other cars moving, and he's like, look out for that person, look out for that person. It's impossible to drive safely with this person. Why? Because he's not relaxed and calm. So the first piece of advice I want to talk about is what I call driving under the influence of oxygen. When you drive and you get stressed, Your adrenaline pumps into your body. You get very tight. The way you neutralize the tension and the stress is by breathing. And I learned that from taking yoga. People get tight. You get tense. You're going to make bad decisions. You're not going to be able to take in everything that you need to be. You won't be safe. So breathe deeply. If you get tight in your shoulders, lift them up, roll them.
While you're driving.
That's the kind of advice.
Well, now, wait. I got a question
That's
here.
the kind of advice.
For the
that's
passenger
kind of
or the
advice
driver?
We should be giving anybody. If you're a nervous passenger, do it too.
He's skipping information. He told me to breathe deeply, to roll your shoulders, to stretch. So I got in a little traffic once, I started breathing. Seemed all right. I started rolling the shoulders. I'm feeling good. And then I stretch. So I do what I always do when I start stretching. I try to touch my toes while I'm driving.
Mike!
I ended up in a guy's front lawn, Doug.
Roll the shoulders, not touch your toes.
Oh, my God. Everybody knows how to stretch. That is the most basic stretch. I did it. It was horrible. I almost died. I was on the guy's front lawn. He was stretched out because he was on the front lawn. He was stretched out on my hood.
Okay, Michael, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
Good job, Doug.
I'm sorry for the lack of
I should have been in
clarity.
jail, but I told the officer about your great advice, and he let me go.
That explains the call I got.
Yeah. Go to your next advice. This is
So
wonderful.
my
This
next
is wonderful.
advice, and Burlew might have been able to help with this, is anticipate, look ahead. At the moment you think you're going to be touching your toes while driving, something ought to click in where you think that's kind of stupid. But no, you kept on going.
No,
but,
I talked to you, so I know I'm stupid.
Listen, the other thing that you can do to keep yourself safer is extend your depth of field. Look further out. Anticipate what's going to be happening to you where you're driving. And I look out for other drivers, and you can see signs that other drivers are going to create problems for you. Anticipate what stupid things they're going to do. Give way, plan ahead, anticipate.
Yeah, he keeps leaving out information, Johnny. He keeps doing this.
I
asked him what's his definition of patient. So he tells me this rule about for every 10 miles an hour you go, you should be a car length away from the person. So I'm going 20 miles an hour. I'm 2 car lengths away from the guy. We're going 50 miles an hour. I'm 5 car lengths from the guy. The guy came to a complete stop. So naturally, I crashed into the back of his car. 10 times 0 is 0, Doug. Don't you know anything?
Okay.
You don't know cars
Michael,
and you don't know math.
Buddy, Mike, you know I love you. If you didn't understand clearly what I was telling you, I wish you would ask me.
If there were more details, you should have told him, Doug. But again, horrible advice.
I believe the technical rule
Horrible.
is, I believe it's a 3. What do you follow? You follow 3 seconds. You follow 3 seconds behind the driver.
Yeah.
No matter what speed you're going. 6 seconds in the rain. 9 seconds.
Why don't you
in
go to
snow.
the next item? This one's really interesting, Doug.
So, again, I'm driving with this maniac who's screaming, yelling, obviously not comfortable with my smooth driving. So my other piece of advice is be peaceful, be courteous, and be prepared. You never know what's going to come up. It could be a raccoon running in front of you. It could be a pothole. It could be kids playing on the side of the street with ball rolling out in front of you. Be calm. Be prepared. Be peaceful.
All right, yeah. So I asked him to clarify some more. And he tells me, well, in basic essence, you should be a defensive driver. So I'm going down the street, and this kid is playing ball, and the ball goes into the road. So you know what I do? I speed up, I slam into the kid, and I block him from the ball. Because that's good defense.
Mike, you know something? The other advice I thought you gave was like horrible, but
that's good.
That's
good defense.
That
But
sounds,
again,
that
the
was
mother's
a
yelling at
defensive
me.
driving.
I tell her I'm with Doug Max. She totally understands and lets me go.
That explains another
That's the
call.
only way to get away.
I'm going to say this. I like the idea so far, since I heard both of you, of the idea of starting my car in a garage and killing myself.
Yes.
That has been the best advice I ever had. Listen, guys, I want to say, again, Mike, your advice as the place falls
Brought down
apart.
the house.
Was that Moses?
Your advice is much better than.
Thank you.
These lights.
Much better than Doug's. I want you to know, Doug, Doug and I am the one that you're talking about that is a nervous driver. I know that.
I knew that.
Because he's a lunatic, Mom.
Judy,
He's
you
an
have no
absolute
idea what it's
lunatic.
like.
I knew
it's
that.
like there's a person 2 lanes over, and they look funny at all, he's like, watch out for that guy. But the worst part is, like, we're driving in the city, and I just know when cars pull up next to us, he's giving them like a dirty look and mouthing words like, "You better not cut us off." And so, and I'm thinking we're gonna get to the next stoplight.
That's a dirty word.
And the guy's gonna get out. The guy's gonna get out and deal with me. I'm gonna. It wasn't me. It was him. Oh, I'm
All
gonna
right,
be the
that's
one
enough. That's it. Get your motor running. Doug Max and Michael Burlow.
Oh.
Nice job.
Good job, guys.
Ma, you learning anything about these guys from driving? You learning anything, Ma?
Absolutely nothing.
Me neither.
I'm gonna do it my way.
Yes, absolutely. That's your way would be the better way. What we got now? We got
Clear the air.
Wow. Okay, let's time for clear the air. Where's Tina Marie? Is Tina Marie? Let's get clear. Now, I'm going to clear the air about these friggin' lights and why you keep getting knocked over. All right. Joan, you want to hop in here too? You have a clear the air you want to talk about till Johnny? All right, you want to sit next to Alex? Sit next to Alex. In case, just sit there. Now, this is a segment, in case you're new to the show, this is a segment where the show gripes about the show. Inspired by Tina Marie, who came up with the idea, which I thought was a phenomenal idea.
Phenomenal. Because I always like to complain.
Yes, absolutely. Tina, how are you?
Fabulous. And yourself?
I'm doing okay. You sound very angry right now. What is happening? You sound angry.
I'm angry. I'm tired. I'm fed up.
Okay. Well,
premenstrual.
Time to let's clear the air.
It would be premenstrual if I still got my cycle.
Whoa.
Okay, it's a little too much. Clear
Tina,
the air
I
right
have
there.
an extra
I know. Was that too much?
TLDR, Tina.
Tina, I got an extra cycle from my house.
Should it be?
If you want it.
All right, what's going? Why? First of all, why are those? Why how'd the light get knocked over? What's going
It's
on?
those clips.
The clamps
What is
exploded.
wrong with this show today?
It's what happens when you buy a bag of clamps for $7.
No, I mean,
Everything keeps falling apart.
this is ridiculous.
Well,
I mean,
maybe
the
somebody could
camera
try to
gets
fix
knocked
the light.
over. The lights get kicked over, right? I mean,
No, the clamp exploded.
okay, well, shouldn't we make sure that the
And
clamp?
I'm getting even more
shouldn't
frustrated.
we make sure that the clamp works before we decide to hang a light
Maybe
from a
somebody
ceiling?
could try to.
And I'm getting
mean-
more
Johnny,
and more
the clamp hit me in
frustrated.
my eye, too. I'm
suing.
What, Ma?
Put that on the list for next week. Check
I'll
clamps.
represent you.
Right.
How about we clear
I
the
thought-
lamps and
did
I'll
you
try
say
to
you were
bring it up in the
gonna tape them?
meeting.
Thank you, Michael Burrow.
You said Hollywood. You said you were going to tape them.
I did tape it. The clamp blew off the top.
But
I'm
you
going to
didn't
tape
This
all
is
of your
fascinating.
mouths shut
So
in
go
a
ahead.
minute.
Go ahead, Tina. What's happening?
Oh, clear the
Absolutely
air.
nothing.
Woo!
There you have
This,
it.
this is what I'm
And
talking
I'm
about.
getting so pissed
Wow.
off at you.
Why?
Because every time I'm on air, you bring up my segment,
Yeah.
and then you start talking about everything else. Who cares about the lamp falling? We
I-
have a show
well,
to
I
do.
mean,
I don't know. It's
You
a
have to keep
$40
the
light.
show
The guy who's
running.
who cares about the lamp? The guy paying for it. That's who cares about the lamp.
You have to
The guy
keep the
cares
show
about
running.
you know who cares about the camera being knocked over? The guy paying for the camera. That's who cares.
Those
you know
are
who
the
cares about the segment not being started on time? The guy paying for all of it. That's
Oh,
who cares
yeah?
about it. That's who cares about it.
I don't
All
care that
right.
much about the light. It's okay.
Now that we cleared the air with Johnny,
Oh, I'm just starting. Go ahead.
you're just starting.
No, go ahead, you go ahead.
What else do you got?
Trust me. I'll just counter off what you say.
Counter off what I said.
So go ahead.
I don't know.
The light was staged, by the way.
The light was
The whole
staged.
breaking
Oh,
was
there's
part
that
of the
noise.
segment.
Excellent.
I can't
For
wait for the
special
next one to
effects
fall.
segment.
Oh.
So go ahead. You can't wait for the next one to fall?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I have a really huge problem. Where were you guys this Saturday?
Who's this? I don't know.
All of you. You were shooting a promo for what?
For our show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who was involved?
Everybody who got the message
Oh.
from the guy, not from me.
I worked with Jim. That's why I got an invite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing to me?
Yeah.
Here's what's
Do
amazing
you know
to
what's
me.
amazing to me?
Here's what's amazing to me. It's like nobody can take responsibility for finding out information. It's like when if something gets posted.
Someone has to be the information giver, and if you're not giving out the information to everybody,
But everyone,
then nobody
First,
gets
here,
to
let,
know.
Let me rephrase this.
Did you get the information,
let
Hollywood?
me rephrase this.
What? I didn't get a message.
Let me rephrase
You didn't get
this.
a message?
Well, you know
Did
what?
you get a message, Gene? Because I think Gene's part of the show, too.
We weren't invited.
You weren't invited.
Oh.
No.
It was a private club?
And I can live with that.
Yeah, you want to?
I can kinda
Why
live
don't
with
you
it.
take it up with the guy
Now
who
that she
invited
brings it
us?
up.
Why don't you?
Well, if
why
you're
don't you?
doing promos
Why don't you
for
Facebook?
our show
It's
or
my
your
show.
Oh, your show.
Yes, my show. Yes, yes. We're doing promo
Someone's
for
gonna
my
have
show.
to teach him how to Twitter.
I got 4 people who are right behind who will do it.
Yahoo.
Yes. Why should I tell you? How's the Twitter the thing going that I got you? How's that working out
What Twitter thing?
for the show I got you hired on? How's it working out?
You didn't get me hired.
I didn't.
Oh boy.
Really?
Oh, could
He
get you
hasn't
fired.
contacted me.
Did you contact him?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you contact the other guy I got you kind of in with?
What other guy?
The security guy.
Is this for
No.
a date?
Okay.
Was this a date or a security issue?
I'm sorry, Watson.
Oh.
Watson. What?
My brain
Okay.
and my week was crappy.
I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm saying, but you're here calling me out on stuff. Here you're calling me out on stuff like I don't do anything for you, and I think I've done quite a bit for you. So before you call me out,
I don't see
have your
either of those
facts.
guys paying me yet.
Have you called them to try to get work from them?
I
know one
called
you
the
haven't.
One guy,
What one guy?
the first one.
How many times?
Twice.
Okay. If you're hungry for something, do you call only twice, or do you constantly go after it until the person says, "Hey, stop annoying me. I can't use you"?
Well, at what point do you think is they're going to say? I mean, wouldn't somebody give you a call back if you left them a message?
Not necessarily.
Why not? That's usually
Because
how it goes.
because when
That's
a person
phone etiquette.
when a person owns a business and they're taking care of business, you're not always the first thought that comes to their head. But when you reach out to them enough times, you do become a thought. And after a while, they go, "Wait a second, I got to call that girl back because I need her." Two
they
times
get a
doesn't cut it.
restraining order.
Or they
Exactly,
get a restraining
Joan.
order.
Exactly. I don't need any more restraining orders against me.
All right, keep going.
Keep going.
This is fun.
I think this segment should be changed to Johnny and Tina clear the air.
Can I say something,
I
Johnny,
get-
to that?
All in
Can I
favor?
say something to that?
Here comes-
This is a great segment.
Here comes my mother.
You were absolutely right about that, though, Johnny.
Thank you, Mom.
That's probably the only
Wow.
time you're ever going to hear that from me.
Wow.
Tina, if you want somebody to pay attention to you, you need to keep calling and calling. I did that in sales for 30 years, so you need to do that.
Okay.
And they will remember who you are.
That's right.
They might hate you, but they'll remember
Like
who you
every-
are.
Take for instance my mother. Usually it takes 2 calls for her for people to tell her to stop calling her. So
That's right. But I kept calling. I keep
Call
calling.
who I want to be recognized by right now.
Okay.
Did somebody drop that soundbite? That sound?
He's on the
I
air.
think your phone's ringing.
Wait a minute. Oh, my phone. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
But- Tina, how was the writing session on Thursday night?
Oh.
Thursday night, the writing session was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of felt like therapy, and I wanted to kill myself afterwards, but it was good.
Did you get something out of it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got some jokes that weren't funny.
How much did it run? Well, that's the
Well, that's
usually
usual.
that's the person presenting it, but that's not. I, have
I
nothing
think
to
you
do with
did. I think you were the one presenting the ideas.
I
don't think
listen.
so.
You know what?
I was
listen.
there.
You know what? Not my style isn't for everybody. So thank you. At least I know I don't have to worry about because my stuff stinks. I don't have to worry about helping you. It's one
You
less
weren't-
person.
You weren't worried anyway.
One less person.
You
I have
weren't
to worry
worried
about.
anyway.
One less. Really?
I'll step in on that. I was there.
Thank you very much.
And I thought it was a very good writing session. I
It
thought
was a
you
very good
I
writing
thought you were
session.
finally starting to bring up some personal stuff, and I think
But
it
you
was
know
all
what?
good
I'm-
advice.
I'm
The
tired
fact
of
that
being
you're going
personal
back
in my
on that now
comedy.
is a little weird.
I don't get personal out of your comedy.
Okay. You don't? Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's.
I don't really believe that your mom was an alcoholic eating Fritos, smoking cigarettes.
You don't have to.
Judy?
Look at her. She looks beautiful. She doesn't look like a crazy mom.
You know what I do for a living?
Comedy.
You lie. But you lie funny.
Mom, where did I get the joke on the English accent from?
On what,
Be honest. But with the English accent stuff, where did that come up from?
Because
Be honest.
when I was smoking, my voice was like, that's how I sounded to him.
Thank you. Now,
You're
Mom, I never claimed you were an excessive drinker, but were you drinking and smoking when I was in your womb? Be honest.
Yes, I was
Thank
allowed
you.
to.
Okay, no, that's all right. No, I'm not putting,
I'm
not putting you down.
right.
I'm not putting you down.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I'm not putting you down. If anybody knows comedy, comedy is truth, tragedy plus time, also truth, but with some exaggeration. Now, is my mother an alcoholic? Did my mother beat me like constantly?
I think she just put down a bottle, actually.
She may have. No, but because it's funny, and comedy's an exaggeration of a lot of things, I took something that was my mother was and made it funny.
Funny.
Right.
Funny.
Made it funny.
Thank you,
That's
Mom.
right. You're absolutely right.
Mom, have you ever been offended by what I've done?
No.
Thank you.
Never.
Do I ever offend you even when I talk about you and your cancer and all that other stuff?
No.
Why?
Because I know that this is you. This is your act. This is what you do. This is how it is. And I don't take it personally.
What?
You're lucky you have a
Am I-
very supportive mother.
Am I ever? Am I
Mine
ever?
kicked me out.
Am I ever malicious to you?
No.
Is
Absolutely
my
not.
heart black to you?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Your heart is filled with love
I can
for
say,
me.
listen, I can say anything to my mother. This is why my mother is great for radio. That's why my mother makes the show. When my mother was gone off the show, everybody said the show suffered because she's got a great sense of humor. She puts up with all the aggravation from me. It's honest. She knows I get aggravated. She knows how to aggravate me. You know, this is why the thing works.
I have a lot of experience.
Yes, this is why it works. I don't
That's
know why.
right.
I don't
You're
know why I brought
absolutely
that. So
Judy is the show.
what are you doing on, Kevin?
He's been popping out sound effects for quite a while.
That's my other son. Leave him alone.
So, anyways, are you done with me? Do you have anything else
Hi,
you have to say
Mom.
about anybody else?
I like how Judy's picture.
You seem very unhappy, Tina. Like you don't, are you are you unhappy working for the show?
No.
Okay, because you do a great job. I tell you that every day.
I know.
And I say that too, Tina, all the time.
Thank you, Judy.
All the time.
Actually, Judy tells me every day. I get a text from like once a blue moon.
Yeah, but Tina,
that's-
you have to understand something. He doesn't have time to answer social
Whoa.
like I do. So I'm talking for both of us. When I say that,
there
I'm
you
talking
go.
for both of us.
There's a mother right there.
But he has time
I really
to
am.
take the crew
If
out.
I thought you were wrong, I would tell you.
I know you would. Now go ahead, Tina.
Okay.
You were saying.
I said, but he has
No,
time
so
to take the crew
that's what
out.
I'm saying. I'm
Tina,
sorry, Tina.
No, Tina's
Sorry,
saying
the
something.
crew didn't go out, Tina. I wasn't there either.
Well,
So-
why
Good,
weren't
Tina,
you
I'm
there?
sorry.
Why wasn't I there? I wasn't invited.
Right, exactly. You know who was invited? Who was invited? Myself.
Yes.
And Burlew.
The guy who drives you.
No.
No,
Burlew
I
no.
got
He
work
he got
with Jim. That's why he offered me the spot. Shut up.
Why do I feel like you are going to stab me in the
I
back?
work. You don't.
Oh. We're clearing some air
Doug,
here.
Doug,
That right there is gonna get punched.
Doug came along. Doug came along because Doug drives. Yes, that's why Doug came. Doug drove.
And then Doug almost ruined it.
Well, as he does normally with things.
It's surprise.
I was surprised. I thought it was just going to be me. I didn't know Mike got the call until Mike called me and let me know. I've invited everybody out to places many times. How many times have I said, hey, let's get together and do writing. Let's get together and do something. I think, right? I mean, I call up Gene all the time. L'Oreal, can I come over here and do some writing? I put it on Facebook. I put it out on Facebook. First 5 people to come over here, private message me, come on and write. You know how many private messaged me? Nobody.
I did.
Well, you did. I was at 1. You already told me you wanted to go.
I was up in Creekside.
No, but
I
what
was
I'm saying,
working.
but what I'm saying, I'm not saying it to you. I'm just saying in general. So it's
I
not
was
like
in PA.
I think I offer
Yeah.
quite a bit to everybody. I don't think I'm selfish at all. I mean, I think I try to listen. Let's be honest. We have too many people on the show. We have a big crew. But do I want to get rid of anybody? No. Why? Because I'd rather make extra chairs. Joan's great. Bring Joan in too. I mean, whoever else. I'd rather make extra chairs than lose chairs.
Well, that's who we got to get on the show
mean-
next week. The guy who makes chairs.
Yeah, we'll get him on the show. So
And clamps.
it's funny. It's funny that I get slammed a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, I don't mind it.
Nobody's slamming you. Where's Doug?
I think,
Get interest.
I think Tina.
What show was I listening to?
I had a huge problem with Doug too.
What about Doug? Go ahead. Doug. Where's Doug?
Doug's
Doug
getting
left.
dressed.
Doug went. Doug's.
He always
Doug, get out of
disappears.
the way, Doug.
He always disappears.
Doug disappears on you.
Yeah.
What do you mean he disappears on you?
Like he just disappears. You'll talk to him for 2 seconds.
He's getting his
and
girl
then he's
on.
gone. He's getting his girl
Yeah.
on.
In a perfect world, in a perfect scenario for you, what would it be? I mean, involving all of us, what would it be?
Oh, can I say what I think she thinks it is?
That's up
Go
to her.
for it.
I think you should be sitting up there.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Heard some stuff.
I'm thinking.
I think I should be sitting in your chair, actually.
Oh. Wow. So you think you could do what I do?
sit here and just
Tina,
nod
do
my
the
head?
recap right now.
I
Do the
don't
recap?
sit here and nod my head. Yeah, come on.
Show us some skills.
Show some skills.
And this will be the last episode of the Johnny Watson
good job.
show.
Yeah, this
This last episode.
No, this is good. This
Oh,
is
wait
good
a
stuff.
minute. Speaking of clearing the air,
Yes.
where the heck were you last week that you
Me?
didn't show up?
Yeah, no, I didn't show up.
Yeah,
I was,
why?
yeah.
Yeah,
you're
why?
right.
Yeah, why? Huh?
I got home late on the
Oh,
bus.
he
and
got
I-
home
and
late
I
on the
stayed-
bus.
I stayed at home and
Alex
I
gets
watched
Alex
the
gets a
show.
pass. Alex
I
gets a
watched the
pass.
show from
Why
home.
does Alex get a pass?
I'm going to tell you why.
He's the only one with the real
Alex
job
gets a
here?
pass, and Chips and
What?
Chips. Alex gets a pass, and Chips gets a pass.
Well, of course Chips gets a
And
pass.
Alex
but
gets-
No, I
Chips,
legitimately.
Chips has been here every day
Alex
or
has
every
been,
week.
Alex has been here longest than anybody.
Yeah, that is true.
Alex has been here longer
That
than
is true.
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just because you have 2 babies, you could sit at home.
Yes,
Me, Judy-
absolutely.
me,
And
Judy,
busy
and
and
John.
pregnant.
And you know what? And me and Alex are on the phone sometimes I would say about 3 nights a week till about
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
got a job that he
That's
has to
true.
go into the city for. Plus, he's got 2 kids, but yet manages to get on the phone with me until 1 o'clock in the morning writing stuff. Calls me during the day. We write during the day. He's one of the few people, hello, the boys that
I
you
hope
saw, the
my
boys
office isn't
that
listening.
call me up constantly about preparing for the show.
Okay, but every time I gotta go, I gotta
listen,
go.
listen,
Oh,
Tina,
I'm running into
Tina.
dry cleaning. Oh wait, I got a tennis game.
Dry
Oh, I gotta do this.
Well, that's all true.
I'm going to the gym.
So don't say I don't call you.
I'm not saying you don't.
I
You do-
eventually get the hint.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I get the hint that
Listen.
you don't have time.
Tina.
You're too busy with the boys.
handle the truth.
Tina, let me tell you something.
I
Tina.
can
So
handle
Tina
it.
thinks it's a boys' club.
Tina thinks
Okay.
it's a boys' club.
Absolutely.
All right. All
I-
right.
I-
So that's part of the issue.
Right.
Joan, you're a part of the club now. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
think Tina. Well, I always say
Joan's
this. to
head
Tina.
hurts.
I say this to Tina. Now she's a nervous
Been for an
psychiatrist.
hour.
I say this to Tina, and I always mean this. I say Tina is an extremely important part of this show. I say she does a great job.
Yes, you do.
And I realize when you're dealing with someone of a great talent, you also have to put up with the other side of it. This is the other side of you. You do a great job. You're always thorough. You do a fantastic job putting us on the map. But then this is the other side that comes out. And I'm sure there's another side of me that annoys you as well. It's like everybody in here has an annoying side. You are just more vocal about yours.
Yeah, because I'm a woman. Hear me
I don't
roar.
know what that means, but okay.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah. If I got a problem with something, I'm gonna say.
Well,
it.
that's what
good.
this is
That's
your
good.
episode. This is perfect. See what a genius you are. This is your episode. I love this. This is my favorite episode of all the episodes. I love
She
this
actually
episode.
made something up to get mad about.
This is great.
lovely.
This is great because I love this.
You do know that I really I am a little bit upset, but
Sure.
like it's only on this hour.
Right.
As soon as I leave the building, and
Right.
it doesn't matter.
No,
to me.
but here it's
because I can make my own way in comedy with or without your help.
okay. All right. I don't know where that came from, but okay. I don't know why you yelled that at me. I've been pretty helpful. I don't know why you're yelling at
I
me.
know you're very helpful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, there wasn't a real
You got about 43 minutes.
It wasn't yelling. Yeah, no, she's not yelling. I know you're right.
No.
But Tina. Here's the thing with Tina. I always say that Tina showed up. I always say this, but Tina showed up on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good writing session, which hurt my feelings. Now she didn't think it was good. I thought it was good.
It was good. I mean,
Yeah.
I just
Just what, Tina?
so tired of talking about daddy issues.
Then don't talk about them.
Ooh.
I know, but that's what we brought up.
That's what you brought up.
No, I was trying to roll with something, but you kept talking, and I just let you talk because I respect you.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to hear what you had to say, but you didn't want to hear where I thought everything should go. And then by the time I got to the open mic, I was just so flabbergasted that I was just like, ugh.
Well,
I did my 5 minutes and I left.
Then you know what? Then that just goes to prove to you that I'm not a good writing partner for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people click with each other, some people don't. And it's not personal. I mean, I'm not taking it personal at all. Because I know like him or a lot of other people. I'm not saying calling these guys out, whatever, but there's certain people that don't click in writing. And apparently the way I communicate to you, it doesn't work, and that's okay.
Well, I think the word communication would be the key thing there. With when you're talking and you're working together, you allow the other person to speak what's on their mind. And in that workshop, maybe because it was a little bit rushed, I did show up, the second hour or whatever.
Right.
You just went blah, 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 and you didn't let me speak.
I got to disagree with that. You had to go to the mic at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but I
in
wasn't
fact,
in
me,
any rush to
Sweeney, and
go.
Johnny were sitting there for a while, and we slotted you right in for over a half hour. The whole thing was 2 hours long, like if that. So that is complete BS. It's
Scott,
complete BS.
can you explain what you mean by slotting her in?
It's a
Well,
family show.
She had showed up.
I just wanted to know what he meant by that.
We were in the
Oh,
middle-
you fit her in.
Family
All right.
show.
That's all I
We
wanted.
fit her in, exactly. We fit her in, and because she had to leave, we gave her plenty of time. Like we all took turns. So I don't get that at all. I think that's ridiculous.
All right.
All right. Well, there's clear the air for
Woo!
everybody tonight. Good
So
job,
much
everybody.
better.
So we still in the helping business?
I was trying to be. I don't
Johnny,
know.
are we ever going to talk about disciplining the kids? I really.
We talked about that earlier.
Wait, that was it?
Well, for now. Because right now, I guess we got to go right to.
Hold on, we got the Hollywood recap.
Oh, we got the
Here
Hollywood
we go.
recap.
Oh, wow. We got a lot this week, guys. All right, for everybody tuning in. Apparently, the part that we talked about this disciplining was Johnny got hit with a spatula. That case closed.
Pretty sure it wasn't a wooden spoon.
Chip spent 16 years in the second grade. Alex finds his precious daughter
Was he actually
annoying.
enrolled?
Get used to it. Judy sleeps with a gun under the pillow.
So do I.
It's easier to get venereal than venerable. Okay, bombs and hits. Berlew was up for 5, Brennan for 2, and Strauss -2. Judy sounds more like Max Headroom every week. Kevin who? Let's see. Judy keeps the clan sheets white. Judy can't wait to see A-Rod. Judy, you're such a fan of A-Rod. Can you tell me one personal fact about A-Rod?
Oh, you really want me to tell you?
One personal fact.
Go, Judy.
He's a loser.
Bingo.
All right. And Judy, what did you get that award from Obama for?
I'm sorry, Johnny, say it again.
What did you get that award from Obama for? What did you do?
I probably tried to shoot him.
Okay. Well, you get an award for that in my book.
People coming up the steps any minute now.
You went to Joe Biden's house by mistake.
Okay, TLDR. Too long, didn't read. Very nice, Steve. Let's see. Who is Martha Luther Ring? I'm confused as to who Martha Luther Ring is. Brian kept mentioning her. Let's see. Moses borrowed my glasses. Dr. Sigfried needs drugs. Moses lost his beard and his accent. He got a hernia walking in the desert, burned his hand on a bush. Moses got shekels, folks. All right. Gene sounds like a squeaky door. Every time a furnace starts, Jews get wings. We learned that.
Oh, my God.
We learned that. In Spanish, you don't need a copyright. Salma Hayek and Penelope Cruz are delicious and petite. Haywan is good for steaks. The president flies on Air Force One. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Get your motor running. If Berlew tried to stretch, he'd put his head through his roof. Tina lost her cycle. Let's see. Tina doesn't want to bother anyone for a job. Johnny lies for a living, according to Judy. Apparently, Mike works. Who knew? And we need to get a guy who makes chairs for a living for the next show. And Tina's segment made me feel autistic.
Yes, Hollywood
Hollywood,
recap.
you are autistic.
Gene, what's going on at the Comedy Cove here?
Thank you, Scott. This weekend we have J.J. Boyd, Joe Eichler, and one of our favorites from the show, Tom Mangelli, who's working the camera here for us tonight as a big surprise. And we're moving on to our big Valentine's Day show with Chris Monty, Tracy Locke, and Andy Hayward. There'll be 2 shows on Saturday night, 7 o'clock.
Excellent.
And 10 o'clock. And go to our website, www.scottysteakhouse.com.
Yes.
and for all the information on these shows, other shows, and upcoming special events.
Great. And now it's time. Gene, don't worry about it. Gene, it's going to be too much.
Okay.
We got now. We've been trying to get this thing together for how long now, people?
A week.
3 weeks. This is week 3.
This is week 3.
This is week 3, and it is hopefully now we've got it together. So let's get the teams together. We're going to do. It is time. Hold on. Time for. How's it? Tell me if it comes up. 1 second. There we go. Time for the Wheel of Misfortune.
Yeah.
And now from beautiful downtown Springfield at the Comedy Cove, it's America's game show, Wheel of Misfortune, where someone's misfortune becomes our fortune. Your teams tonight. Scuba Steve's Jokeless Squad. Steve Strauss, Tina Marie, Larry Goldberg.
Hey.
Boozers, Losers, and Snoozers. Gene Nagel, Johnny Hollywood, and Michael Burlew. And now Team Imagination. Chips Cooney, Joe Carney, and Joanne Weisblatt. Now, let's get ready to play the wheel.
Hold on. Bill, you just became part of Team Imagination. You are over by Miss Joan Weisblatt. Chips Cooney is...
All right, here we go.
All right. And now, you ready? And now, let's get ready to play the wheel. Here's America's game show host, Mr. Johnny Watson.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, hello.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. As you see, the teams on the board they are.
The teams are shaking out as we're starting the game.
Bunch of handsome people. Look at those boards in there. And ladies, before we get started, let me introduce.
I don't like the lineup there. Like
You don't like the
I
lineup?
don't like I'm the snoozer.
Well, maybe this is gonna make you feel better. My fellow host, everybody loves her. Without fellow ado, it is
Fellow ado.
Miss Vanna White Power.
3 weeks in a row.
Whoa, that's hot.
Without fella ado.
Never took the dress off from last week.
Vanna White Power, how are you?
He shaved his legs, Johnny.
Right, she's looking great.
Burlew.
Can I take her on a date?
You most certainly can. Vanna White Power. Does Vanna White Power have we have no mic for Vanna White Power? Okay.
Convenient, isn't
Looks
it?
like she needs a hump on her back.
Vanna, what's that?
Hunchback.
Whose microphone could you take that would? Oh,
just turn the letters.
Vanna White Power, you are a sight to behold. And tonight we have now. Does everybody know how the wheel is played? No. Everybody know how the game's played? No. We're gonna spin the wheel. And what team won first here?
Team 1's going to go Team Imagination. That's Chips Cooney, Joan Weisblatt, and
Team
Iggy.
Imagination. Here we go.
The piece of wood is here.
And now remember, these are the Wheel of Misfortune. These are the misfortunes. Here we go. For $300. $300. It is the tragedy of the Titanic. Tragedy of the Titanic. Team Imagination, you get to pick a letter.
Pick a letter.
For $300. Are you kidding me?
What is there?
Pick a letter. J. There are no J's.
No J's.
Vanna, you need to.
Do I spin the wheel again?
Yep.
Spinning the wheel again. Here we go. Who's up next?
That is going to be the Boozers, Snoozers, and Losers.
Boozers, Snoozers, and Losers. $5,000.
$5,000. Big money.
5,000. Boozers, Snoozers, and Losers.
Yeah.
S.
S. Let me see. Are there any S's? There is. Hold on. There is an S.
One S.
One S.
All right.
One S.
It worked. Oh my God.
And how many points did they get for that?
5,000.
Spin again. We'll
Spin again. Yeah.
You can solve the puzzle. Can they solve it?
Well, give us a minute.
Spin.
Let's spin again.
Do they have to choose?
No, we can spin.
Spin again.
Spin again.
Yeah.
All right. Here we
More
go.
money.
Here we
Big
go.
money. Come on, big
Spin
money.
Big money. Here we
Come
go.
on, big money.
Oh, where's Big A? Big A is supposed to be on one
Is
of
that
the teams.
5,000?
Wait.
$5,000.
Where's
I think
Big
it's
A?
200.
Big A, you were supposed to be on one of the teams.
Yeah, why are you leaving Big A out?
Why is Big A out?
Give me an A.
Put Big A in.
He was on the presentation. What team was Big A? Oh,
Wait a minute.
No,
we
he was
didn't
on the
guess.
presentation.
What did they even get?
Yeah, he was.
It was.
This is the most organized
All right, there we
game
go.
ever.
All right, now.
It's very confusing. Look at my feet on the table.
Oh shoot!
Is that 5,200?
All right.
Did Vanna
That is. We'll give you 5,000.
Whoa.
The 10. Nice.
500.
Oh, by the way, hold on. By the way, I made a mistake where the letter goes. So
Bacha, you might want to stand by.
yes. Here we go. Sorry. The S is here. I feel we're gonna play one board.
Yeah.
Where's the S?
Here we go.
Hey, Gene, we got $10,000. I
Here we
think
go.
we can buy a vowel.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Go ahead.
Where's the S? Wait a minute.
Oh, I can't do this.
Let's get the S first.
Bacha, take
our
the
S.
computer.
I'm going to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
So what's happening at the
Alex-
Comedy Cove,
Alex,
Gene?
Clear the air part 2. Come up.
JJ Boyd this weekend.
Alex, come up. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Alex, man the computer.
All right. Go ahead. Now, go ahead. Next letter.
Wait, oh, there's the S. Okay, so all right, so we have $10,000.
How big is on the table?
You have
No,
500.
you want to buy it? We have 500.
You can
We
buy
have 10,000.
You can buy it.
We're giving them 5,000.
We got two 5,000.
They got two 5,000s.
Yeah.
You can buy a vowel.
All right, let's take an
Buy a
E.
vowel? We'll take an E.
An E. You want an E?
Executive
Okay.
decision.
An E. You got one E.
One E.
You got another E.
That's 2.
And you got one more E.
Vanna, you are in the way. We can't see Johnny. We can't see. You need to be like right in the corner here.
So how
Where's
many,
the third E?
how many points did you guys get on that?
Okay.
We apparently bought a vowel.
Yeah.
We
They
bought
bought a vowel.
Okay.
So that's minus 250.
Minus 250.
Minus 250.
Nice to
Vanna,
Right,
can you
seven.
move your
Vowels,
big
250?
ass out of the way.
Can we buy 2 vowels?
No, we gotta. No, we spin again now. We spin.
You spin again?
Yeah.
Yes, we spin.
All right. Spinning again. Doug Max is a racist. If you get the words, you get to listen to Doug Vanna White Power yell out some racist epithets.
Douglas?
You have to yell out some.
No,
epithets.
you have to answer.
Oh, we have to answer the whole thing?
No, you got to just guess a letter, and if
R.
an R.
And R.
There are a couple of R's.
That's right, Johnny.
really?
Oh, here we go.
Hold on, we'll get to them.
There's none.
Doug, you owe them 2 racial slurs.
Doug, go ahead.
Racial slur. I don't really do racial slurs.
Well,
Oh, God.
I've got some fascinating.
come on, Doug. Racial slurs. They deserve them.
Slur!
Hurry up, white boy.
Slur, you racist.
Hey, Doug, what color is that tablecloth?
Hurry up, you locky eater.
All right, now since you're ruining the game, go ahead. Now, don't you guys got to guess the ball? Or you just keep going.
No, we keep
just
going.
keep
Keep
spinning
going.
and
Okay.
buying vowels.
The
How
tragedy
many-
Titanic would be it was Chip Sack.
All right, here we go. Remember, this is the Wheel of Misfortune.
Okay.
Keep going.
How many points did they get on that?
Lots.
I don't know.
Nothing.
just
We
gonna-
just got racial.
I'm going to go around the horn type scoring.
Yeah.
All right, let's spin again, Johnny.
Spin, yeah.
Let's
Spin
go.
again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, you know the real tragedy of the Titanic is the spelling of tragedy.
The Doug Max wasn't on the
Here
Titanic.
we go.
It was the
Big
tragedy.
money, Johnny.
Here we go.
Big money, Johnny.
200.
Oh.
There we go. You see the board right there?
T. We'll go to a T, Johnny.
T.
What?
T.
T.
Oh, I thought you were.
How many we got?
No T's.
Oh, wow.
No T's?
No T's.
I'm right here.
Can they spin sometime?
All right.
Guess they're next.
You're next.
Scuba Steve squad.
Scuba
Jokeless
Steve squad. Jokeless squad.
Minus scuba.
I spin for 1,200
You're
hours.
spinning. All right, hold on.
Spin it.
Spinning. Why nothing comes up? Here we go.
Boom.
There we go. $300 we'll give you.
All right.
No T.
As in Nancy.
The consensus is N.
N.
N. There are 2 N's.
Yeah. See, it pays to listen to the Jews.
2 N's. Hold on. Let me find out where they are. Actually, there's 3 N's.
Oh.
All right, the Jews are making me money.
3 N. Hold on.
Doug.
Get out of the way, Doug.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Vanna, move
Wait.
your left boob.
Wait. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Wait. That's not the end. Hold on. Wait.
This is a
Game
big
Show
hit.
Network, watch out.
Is that a word in a word?
This game is.
EN.
That's just for the
Hold
game
on,
in general.
hold on.
Is there a word in English with 2 letters? that
Hold
starts
on,
with
guys.
me?
I gotta move this back over here. The R was in the wrong place.
Again?
What?
Wheel of dyslexia.
There we go. There we go. Now.
Next week's game, watch Johnny spell.
You guys want to spin again?
Spin.
Spin.
400. 400.
400. Gotcha, gotcha.
400.
Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
Perfect.
C.
C. There is a C.
Yeah.
C. There's a C.
You defaulted your
Anybody
spot.
want to solve the puzzle?
Your
No?
squad must win it for you, Scuba.
You gotta come consult with your squad.
No.
It's when you put that.
It is not the way of the sea.
Quiet down. You're not playing.
All right. You guys have a guess? You want to spin again?
Spin again.
Spinning again.
Spin again.
Lose a turn. Lose a turn. Lose a turn.
500.
Oh.
For 500.
H.
H. C. Right there. There's an H right there. Is there only one H? One H.
What's you doing on our phone?
Yeah, but if you guys guess now, that's all the money you get. You don't get anything.
I know.
We
Keep
gotta
rolling. Let's
keep
roll,
rolling.
baby.
Spin.
Spinning again.
Lose a turn. Lose a turn. Lose a turn.
Bankrupt.
Lose a turn.
$600.
Oh.
D.
D. Are there any D's?
Give me a D.
There is there's at least
Give me
one.
a D.
Three.
I'll give you a D.
There's a D.
Give you a D and the
Hold on.
A.
Hold on. There's another D.
3 Ds.
Shut up, Doug.
3
There's
D.
another one.
It's Vanna.
Another one, Johnny.
It's our turn, Doug.
Stay in character.
One more, Joe.
Yes.
Vanna, go
Johnny,
back
there's
to the
another
cast
D.
of Transparent, please.
Doug, you're
No,
in the
no,
way.
it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, there is.
What is it?
Believe
Oh, yes, there is. One more D.
Doug, your mother wasn't made of glass.
One more D right there. Do we have any guesses, or you want me to keep spinning?
Keep spinning.
Keep spinning.
Keep spinning.
There it is. Bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
Spinning the
Lose a
wheel.
turn.
Vanna, stop cheating.
Lose a turn.
Vanna.
Oh.
Hey, Doug, shut up, Doug. Stop it. Doug. Knock it
W.
off. No, wait, get off. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Goodbye,
Get
Vanna.
out.
W.
Get out. Get out. You're out. Doug,
Come
you're
on, I
out.
want to solve
Doug,
this.
you're out. Doug, you're out. Good.
Women and
Good.
children.
Good. Tina, what you got? Anybody want one?
W.
W. There's a W in there.
Don't you wish Doug Max was your wife so you could beat her?
Do we want to solve it?
I'd like to solve the puzzle of Doug Max, but nobody can.
Nobody cares.
Tina?
Let's spin.
Spinning. Oh, Team Scuba
Lose
Steve.
a turn.
Going
Lose a
crazy.
turn. Lose a
Scuba
turn.
Stevers.
Most people solve the puzzle to keep the game moving.
800.
I don't know what the last
Points
word
are
is.
in a value. here.
$800.
M. Wait.
M. There is
L.
L. Who said L? L.
Solve the damn puzzle.
Do you want the answer?
There's an L.
Say it. Go ahead, Burlou. Blow the game.
You want me to solve the puzzle?
I'd like to solve the puzzle, please.
Go for it.
Women and children survive.
Women and children survive. Yes. Very good. Scuba Steve squad breaks out in the
Next
lead.
round.
They would
Here we
kill
go.
you guys on TV.
Okay,
They would
ladies
just
and gentlemen.
shoot you people.
This is Hitler travesty. Hitler travesty.
Who is Doug Max?
All right. All right. At the end of round 1, we have Boozers with 10,350.
Sorry. Sorry.
And Scubas with 5,010.
All
And
right.
Imagination with 0.
Okay. This is the Wheel of Misfortune. Who has control of the wheel?
I do.
Is it still the
No,
Scuba?
it's usually the second one.
Imagination.
Second
Team Imagination.
Team
has it.
Imagination. Team Imagination. Here you go, Team Imagination.
You have a big imagination.
300 for Team Imagination.
Oh, that's us.
Yep.
Don't be so excited.
Hitler
We'd
travesty.
Like an R, please.
An R. Yes, there is. There's a couple of them, actually.
Yay!
There's a
Hit
couple.
the finger. I will burn the finger.
There's a couple. Hold on.
Hey,
There's a
Vanna,
couple.
just stand there and look pretty.
Okay, just stand there.
Here we go. Would you like to solve the puzzle? You want to spin?
Spin the wheel.
I was guessing spin. I was way ahead of you.
Jackass.
For that answer, $200. $200 because you called me a jackass. What do we got?
Tea, please.
Tea. Is there tea?
No.
No tea.
I'm
I'm sorry.
Not on that board.
Now, who's it? The Boozers, Losers, and Cruisers?
Yeah, let's give it a spin there.
Yeah. Spin-a-rooney. Big spin,
money,
Johnny.
Big money.
Big money.
Big money.
Doug races. Max is a racist.
That was disappointing.
We don't
last
get-
time.
yeah, it's
No,
just-
he doesn't know how to do it. 5,000.
Oh,
Big
we
money.
got the
Max, come on.
We got
Isn't
some
that
more?
500?
No, it was 5,000.
Wow.
5,000.
S. We'll go with S, Johnny.
You're going S. There is one S.
Oh, thank God.
Seriously?
I would not lie to you, G.
That's a good idea, Bob.
All right.
Call him out.
Yeah, Botcha,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
go with it. Let's spin again.
Yep.
Lose a turn.
200.
I'm gonna go with a W. What do you think? W? W, guys? Yeah, W. Johnny, we'll go with W.
There's no W. What? What? Oh, one W.
We live the fight again.
One W. Oh, that was a W there. Hold on.
Where are you going to put it?
Hold on. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm new at this. Hold on.
Pat Sajak has no worries. At all.
Pat Satan.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, oops.
Plus sign? Okay. It's the Arabic alphabet.
Where's
the
that
W?
I'm getting it. There we go. All right.
Doesn't Vanna
There you
White
go.
usually
do you want me to
like
point
curtsy
it?
during
There
the
it
show?
There we go.
What?
There
Vanna
we
White
go.
usually shows some leg.
W in the middle of a word?
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, it's there. It's right.
That's a nice knee, Vanna.
All right, let's go. Let's keep it moving.
Let's
keep it
spin.
moving.
Spin.
Spin the wheel.
Spin
Spin,
the wheel.
John.
Lose
Big
a
money.
Turn. Lose a turn.
600.
All right, 600. As you guys called it out.
W. We yeah, we already had T.
Are you guys consulting? People getting to figure out what it is?
We're up pretty much. You want to buy a vowel?
Buying
buy
a
a
vowel?
vowel.
You want to buy a vowel? They want to buy a
We
vowel?
want to buy a vowel.
What do you
Get
wanna
an
buy?
M.
What do you want to go with?
Yeah.
Let's go with an A.
A,
Is there an A?
There is one.
Show me an A.
One A.
One A.
One A.
One A. One A.
Is this in English?
I feel like Hitler. Oh my God.
There's one A.
In the middle of a word.
One A. Just keep it moving.
Spin
boys.
again.
Spin again. I like the way you're taking charge. Oh, oops. There we go.
It's written in German.
900.
Yes.
Yeah.
M.
You want to buy another vowel? What do we want?
M.
this time?
M.
You
M.
know,
Let's go with an O, John.
An O. You have
M.
one O. One O.
Get a T.
Shut up.
One O. One O.
No, we can't buy another vowel yet. We got to spin again.
Gotta
Spin
spin.
again.
Spin again. you
Big
guys.
money, John.
Lose
Big
a
money.
turn.
Come on, big money.
Lose a
Big money.
turn.
300.
Oh,
300.
Okay. I can't see the used letter.
Hitler
Let's go with
travesty.
an N.
Hitler
M.
travesty.
Okay.
An N.
M.
N.
M.
We have a
M.
Alex. How many N's
M.
do we have?
M and M.
N.
N.
Alex, how many N's? I know we got at least two.
M.
We had an N.
Oh.
Never.
Okay. Oh, no, never.
Uh-oh. There we go.
If you could solve it, please do.
If you could solve the puzzle.
Doug.
Solve the
Doug,
puzzle.
stand in front of the TV.
If you can solve it, please do.
Keeps the game moving.
Want to buy an E?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We have to buy a vowel. Let's spin again.
You want
Spin again.
Spin, or
Spin
buy-
again.
Spin it again.
Jackasses.
No, come on.
Lose a
These
turn.
guys are
Lose a
cheating.
turn.
The bless your chips, Coney.
5,000.
All right. Let's go with a V. Is there a V?
There is a V.
See,
Okay. We'll
Never.
spin again and we'll buy.
I would have bought.
All right. Let's spin again and let's buy a vowel.
Never.
900.
We want to buy an E.
Buy an E.
I don't think you guys can spin and buy your own.
No, you can't do that.
You're right. They can't keep spinning.
Well, if we keep buying, we keep winning, we keep spinning.
No, you don't.
We're consumers.
They're cheating.
No.
I call Fugazi.
They buy a vowel and then they spin.
That's right.
I know.
No, wait. If you spin, you say a consonant, or you say "I'll buy a vowel" and you get a vowel.
You get one spin and then
But why would you spin?
No,
Yes.
that's not how it's done.
Why would you spin and buy a
I've
vowel?
watched it plenty of times.
Oh my God!
Can I solve the puzzle?
Can I
Somebody
solve the
shoot me.
puzzle?
All right.
Is it 10 o'clock yet?
Can I solve the puzzle?
I have a gun.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. Do we have a guess?
L.
It's not your turn.
What? What happened here?
You forfeited.
How did they get a turn? We've been winning the whole time.
It's your turn. You guys.
Yeah.
It's our turn.
I want a turn.
We spin.
We spin.
Spin and lose
We're
it.
the spinners.
Lose the turn.
For the next time they're ready.
Come on, Big A. Lose a turn. Lose a turn.
Let's go to C.
Lose a turn.
Whoa, big money.
$900.
Doc Max.
Oh, let's buy a vowel.
Buy one.
Want to buy a vowel?
Doofus.
They don't
Aye.
have
Let's
any
buy
money
it. Is
left.
there an
Buy an
eye?
eye.
Is there an eye?
They don't have any money left.
We have plenty of money.
2 eyes.
Sure he's warm in here.
That can't be that because of the...
I can solve it.
Oh, we want to solve the puzzle. We want to solve the puzzle.
Never had his own children.
Never had his own children. A Hitler travesty. Never had his own children.
How much did we win, Johnny?
You guys won quite a bit, I believe.
Is that a real number?
Never had his own children. That's a real number. Oh. Now this is the Chernobyl disaster.
At the end of round 2, we got the boozers with 21,067.
Oh, the boozers! That's a lot of
And
booze.
67. Scuba Steve's 512 and Imagination
It's your turn. You guys-
1,242.
All right, here we go.
21,000.
Chernobyl disaster. Oops, oh, hold on. I got to spin the board right. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
You don't get to go. Team Imagination gets to go.
No, Team 3 goes.
Team 3 goes. Scuba Steve squad is up.
Scuba Steve. All right.
S.
S. There are a couple of them.
My name is Talkie Tina, and I don't like you.
I don't like you either.
Underpants Tina.
There's a few.
The hell was that?
That's the sound of bombing.
That was Kevin, wasn't it?
Vanna, move. Your mother wasn't made of
Kevin
glass.
Hall just told a joke in Kenilworth.
There we go.
We have a live feed.
I'd like to spin.
What?
Spin.
Spin.
What? Step out of the way so we can see the board,
All right.
please.
600.
D.
Get out of the way with your boobs.
D.
D.
Hold on.
D is in Doug
There's
Max.
1 D. 2 D's.
2 Ds.
Hold on.
Get your 80 cups out of the way,
2
please.
D's. Hold on. Where?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Oh, sorry. 2 D's. Go right ahead. This is a Chernobyl disaster.
Get away, dog.
Chernobyl disaster. Spin. Spin.
His mother was made of glass. That's why he's staying there blocking us.
Spin.
300.
H.
H. Oh, yes. I know there's at least one. That's it. Just one. Right.
Spin. All right.
Nobody wants to buy any vowels or anything? You guys,
All right.
Hold on.
Let's spin first.
500. I'm going to give you the 500.
All right. R.
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 That's a,
It's not a vowel.
R. 4 R's?
Ooh.
4 R's.
4 R's, really? Okay, let me check that sheet. Oh, yeah.
You can't see.
Diarrhea. How do you know
Get
that?
Doug out of the way. We can't see the board.
Yeah, Vanna.
Just get out of the way, please.
All right. Keep it going. You want to buy a vowel or anything?
Yeah, can I buy a U?
A U. 1 U. That was a waste.
Dumb move, Tina.
Was it?
All right.
Spin again.
Spin again. They can't
Spin
buy.
again.
They can't buy.
Lose a turn, please.
300.
L.
L. Oh yes, there are. Where are they? Hold on. There we go. There we go.
Can I solve the puzzle?
Can you?
Can absolutely go for it.
Hot Russian girls were deformed.
There it is. Hot Russian girls were deformed. Very nice. Chernobyl disaster. Hot Russian girls were deformed. Very, Tina. I take back all those bad thoughts I had about you. That was terrific. Unbelievable.
But that wasn't a joke, John.
That was great. All right. Now this is going to be the final
Final round.
Final round.
All right.
Irvin Magic Johnson.
What?
Who's got control of the
His name was
Do I
spelled
still have
out.
control?
That goes to Team Imagination.
Team Imagination?
That is correct.
Team Imagination. Irvin Magic Johnson. Go for it.
Spin it, Chuckles.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Here we go. 900.
We would like an R, please.
Why didn't you consult with your team there, Iggy?
No, it's my turn.
Why don't you consult with your team first? Make sure it's
Joan wants to make a letter.
Yeah, Joan maybe wanted to.
Yeah, Joan, you
Joan's scared of the
How
piece
about
of
you?
wood.
How
Joan,
about
you
you
have a guess?
consult instead of just jump?
Imagine that.
Joan, anybody have a guess?
Let's ask for either an R or an S or a T.
An R or an S or a T.
How about pick one of them?
An R.
An R?
I'll have one of the letters between A and Z, please.
All righty. Sorry. Who's next?
Team Jack.
The winners.
The Boozers.
Winners.
100 for the Boozers.
Tiger's blood.
Boozers get 100.
Okay, we have enough.
Go for it. We need a letter. We need letters.
T.
A T. There is one T. One T.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So we shall spin
Any
again.
vowels or anything like
No,
that?
not yet.
talking
No,
to me.
Let's spin.
All right, here we go.
They keep saying T, like I'm supposed to listen.
Another 100.
100. Okay. Do we want to buy a vowel now?
Yeah.
I think we want to.
Yeah.
Why don't you save your money?
An A.
A.
Yeah, an A.
Hey, there are two A's.
Hey, we got $21,000. We can buy all the vowels.
Making it rain.
There are two A's.
Making it rain with misfortune money.
They played the game properly.
Two A's.
Okay.
Would you like to solve the
Oh,
puzzle?
I
or you
think
want to
there's
spin?
another vowel.
Irvin Magic Johnson. This is the Wheel of Misfortune.
Do we get any clues?
Just that.
Irving Magic Johnson.
Irving Magic Johnson.
Is that you want to buy?
Uh,
another vowel? Yeah. Let's buy another vowel.
We're gonna buy another
Okay,
vowel.
what do you want?
Spin.
Let's buy an E.
Yeah.
An E. One E.
Yes.
Alex Boccia way ahead
That's
of
all
it.
we needed.
All right.
Have.
All right. Let's go. No, let's go.
Let's spin again.
Spin
Yes.
again.
Big money, Jenny.
Big money.
Lose a turn.
Come on, big money. Big money.
Johnny.
300.
300. That's
We'll
all right.
take it.
Take it.
I can't believe they think they're gonna win.
Is there an H?
They are.
There is an H.
Yep.
There is an H. There are two H's. There are two H's. Okay.
Ooh, you threw us a curveball.
A little curveball. Irvin Magic Johnson, Wheel of Misfortune. Dr. Siegfried looks like she might know the answer.
We're gonna spin. Okay, we got to spin.
Spin. Spin the wheel.
S.
Lose a turn.
Oh, wait.
Doug Max is racist, or $100, or
I want a racist statement out of Doug Max.
Yeah.
I want to see
We're
them
due.
lose a turn.
All right, I'll spin it again. I'll spin it
You
again.
know how long I've been here?
I'm gonna
How about a Sig Heil?
I'm gonna spin it again for you guys because he's not participating. Here you go.
Can I make the Doug?
900.
Come on.
You want to
Well,
go with the vowel? Did we?
Let's see here.
Did we try this vowel? Yeah.
Why don't you buy a U?
No.
Yeah, we need that one.
Yeah.
Two
We're
rockets.
going to buy an eye, Johnny.
An
Buy an
eye.
eye.
There is one eye, as far as I know right now. Two eyes.
There's two eyes.
I said, as far as I know. Yes.
Yeah. We'll get it.
Two eyes.
Well, let's spin again.
Spin again.
Let's go with this. turn.
300.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to go with an S, Johnny.
An S. No S's. No S. No S.
Wow.
Team Scuba Steve squad, right?
Yes.
Scuba Steve squad. You
Scooby
Spin it.
Spinning. Chuckles.
spinning the wheels. Scuba Steve squad.
Oh wow.
Doug Max is a racist. Will redo the spin.
Sig Heil.
200.
M.
M. There is an M. There's a couple of them actually.
M.
Okay.
Oh, I know it.
Would you like to keep going?
Can I solve the puzzle?
You most certainly may, if that's what your teammates want you to do.
We did all the work for you.
Please do.
Spin. Let's get some more money.
All right. I like to spoken like a real Jew.
That's a real
Spoken
Jew.
like
That's a Jew for you.
religious group.
We better not lose a turn
Like a
here,
real
Joe.
Jew. I like that.
Lose that turn.
$5,000.
Oh, Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. I like that.
Get the right letter, please.
V.
A V. There is.
No, there's no V.
There is a V.
Oh, there is
Right, there is a V.
I was about to say.
There is a V.
Oh.
Kind of remember
Is
that V.
that you?
I was digging that sound
All
bit.
right. That's very good. All right. You got 5,000. What would you like to do?
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
You want to solve the puzzle? What is it?
I want Big A to say it.
There's no there's no STs in this. No, it's something ET.
Made him fat.
Hey! HIV made him fat. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh, get that dress off, Doug.
Yes.
Not here, not here, not
Very
here.
nice. Very nice.
My eyes. And he shaped his
He is-
legs.
oh
Look
my
at
God.
him.
How much sun do we got?
How horrendous is
Sig
it?
Heil.
He shaved his legs.
That
You know
was
what?
amazing.
You know what I
game.
like? You know what I like about us ending about? We finished up on a good note. Now we at least can say some thank
closing
yous and we get
remarks.
closing remarks. And
All right.
For once.
First of all, I want to thank everybody in the audience for coming out tonight.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. Thank you very much. Keep supporting our show here at the Comedy Cove in Springfield.
Doodly doo.
In Springfield, we love having everybody. Chips Cooney, everybody. Michael Bilo, Johnny Hollywood, Tina Marie, Doug Max, Big A. Keep coming out, Scotty. Brennan, Michael Burlew, anybody else, Gene Nagel, the whole works, Larry Goldberg, everybody. We want to thank you all for coming. Also, check out our website, thejohnnywatsonshow.com. Joan, you were amazing, as always. Thank you for participating. Scuba Steve on the video, doing great, getting it all together.
Johnny,
And,
where are you going to be this weekend?
I am going to be, where am I going to be this weekend? That's a good question.
Comedy Cove.
No, I'm not.
Friday night, Johnny.
Friday night, I'm going to be at in Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Doing a
I'll be
show,
in
private show.
Borgata this
And then
weekend.
Saturday, are you at the Borgata, Tina? And Saturday, I forgot where I'm Saturday. I'm working, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. But anyway, listen, everybody, thank you. Keep
Good
supporting
night,
the show
everybody.
every time. Mom, great job.
Good night. Talk to you later, honey.
Johnny
Good
Watson
night,
Show,
guys.
we're out. Good night.
Good night, Jenny.
Good night there, Gino. You made something work for a change.
Loving you, it seemed to me, is everything that...
Kevin.